make sure the sound is working, but we're here.
Andy, please don't squeak your dumbbell.
I don't know how he got it to start squeaking. It never squeaked before, I don't think.
I honestly don't remember. We've had that one so long. Oh, there you go.
Okay, sounds good. Alright. Hopefully the music can be heard. It was looking kind of weird. I guess I could have also checked that, but, effort. Alright. So, hopefully this time I'm less angry. I mean, most of the problem last time was just my back hurt. And stuff. So I was thinking, as I was coming back, I can't remember if the first time that we didn't even really get to look at the parking lot at all, right? It just immediately sent us, even before he died.
We only, looked down and saw the rubble of the glass.
Well, I meant, did we look down prior when, we were waiting for him up there? I'm trying to remember.
I know we went down there once because you found the shiny thing, but that's the only time I remember going into the parking lot.
I can't remember if there was a giant hole that had water in it. I know that the stairs had the water in it because we were like, ugh. But, because I forgot that there was flooding in, whatchamacallit, Marunamon.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm wondering if this is showing us, is it the roads? Oh, this is the water, okay. It's kind of in the middle, it's like an island. But I was wondering if, what's-his-face killed him and then dove off into water. If there was, like, a big enough hole down below. Because that could be how he quickly got off.
Possible.
I don't know. And then he blew up the building to hide the evidence that he, but as far as this case, solving it ahead of time, haven't really done so.
And it's really hard to because you didn't really get to, peruse much besides the body and the...
Yeah. I guess we just kind of hope that Kurumi is, gonna find us some good information. So, I stopped right here. Probably some old guy shop.
An old guy shop? Let's look around and see if anything fits that description. Ah!
Huh?
Oh!
Oh!
See? That sure looks like an old guy shop. I was totally right.
Hey, relax. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk.
Yeah. Are you not here to kill me?
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
I just want to kill him.
Kill you? Of course not. Why would you think that?
You probably think the Resistance framed you.
And you didn't? The request Shachi gave me has made me a suspect for terrorism.
I know nothing about those bombs. I really don't.
Nothing, Jon Snow.
I mean, the fact that you know about the bombs kind of means you know about the bombs, you know? Like, I know there was the announcement that we were a terrorist and we set up bombs everywhere, but
he doesn't know it was probably where the exact locations of...
Well, one, that we were ordered to do that. Two, that we weren't just doing it on our own. Like, I don't know. Like, our submarine was destroyed. We would have reason to be angry. I don't know. Just kind of weird.
You don't know?
Listen. Sure, I'd love to see Amaterasu get blown up. But I wouldn't take advantage of someone uninvolved. Revenge must be taken with our own hands, or it's meaningless.
Revenge is kind of meaningless.
You can't have the dum-dum.
You may feel that way, but other members of the
It's like, why are you
Resistance
holding
may
it
feel
from me then?
differently.
Honestly, it wasn't. He just kind of came over here and shoved his nose at it.
I manage all the funds. If this was planned by the team, there's no way I wouldn't have heard about it.
Is it sad that I want to finish this stream so I can go eat soup?
This bombing is completely
Couldn't have it
unrelated to the
Saturday.
resistance.
Couldn't have it yesterday.
The only possible explanation is Shachi acted on his own.
Shachi? But Shachi committed suicide on the roof of your hideout.
Also, doesn't him assuming Shachi
mean Shachi?
Doesn't him thinking Shachi did it on his own mean that Shachi was not all...
There?
No. Shachi was like, I don't want to do any violence and stuff like that. Like, wouldn't he have known that? Like, been like, hey, that's kind of weird that he, of all people, was the one who set up those bombs.
He didn't even want to shoot you.
Right. So, like, doesn't that mean that he is actually aggressive then? Or maybe it's just bad writing.
What? Shachi's dead? That's impossible.
It's true, I found his body. The Peacekeepers were chasing him before he shot himself in the head with his own gun.
He didn't, but okay.
That's not possible. Even if he was cornered, Shachi isn't the kind who'd kill himself. Wait. Hold on. Did you say with his own
Oh,
gun?
that's right.
Is there something I should know about it?
I think so. After you left the hideout to do the job, something happened. Shachi had just returned to the office after mediating a fight. After that was done, he put the gun back in the safe and securely locked it.
So what?
You sure are dense. Are you really a detective? What if Shachi's death was not a suicide, but a homicide?
How does him putting the gun back in the...
Well, wait, did we see Shachi go back into that room?
We saw him come out of that room.
No.
Yeah, that's...
Because I don't know, this thing, like, maybe he wasn't in the room 5 minutes.
We didn't see anybody else there, is the thing. So, like, if he said that he left right after that, he's got, like, that whole time frame of when we were setting up the cameras, bombs, unaccounted for. So, like, Shachi could have seen on the television the bombs going off, heard that the guys were coming, and then been like, oh shit, I need to pull my gun out for self-defense. So, like, that doesn't mean anything. Like...
You think someone else took Shachi's gun from the safe and shot him?
If that's the case, there aren't many people who can open that safe.
I mean, he didn't shoot himself, but, like,
There's
there's
still
no
a
way
chance
this guy would
Shachi
know
took the
that.
gun out himself and maybe had it taken from him.
No, the chances are far too slim.
Unfortunately, I don't think
Because
it's the gun
Shachi
chick,
would
'cause she
never
doesn't
draw
have the
his gun.
patience to wait for that safe to open.
Since the gun was concealed, don't you think it'd be difficult to take it from him? Even if you were up close?
It's true, he didn't draw his gun in front of me. In fact, it even seems like he actively avoided doing so.
How do you actively avoid to do so?
You can't see us, but we're holding our hands really high up in
like
the air.
the gun, like where the location of the gun is just like there. My hands are here.
The safe was only recently brought to the office. Not many people know how to open it.
You didn't even know it was a Materasu, even though everything here is a Materasu core.
Only the leaders in the hideout at the time knew anything about it.
I mean, obviously it's not the old
The
guy. 'cause
leaders
he's
of the
giving you a whole
hideout
bunch of
were-
information.
Yeah.
Icardi, Servan, Iruka, and you, Margala.
I had nothing to do with it. I returned to the store after you left the hideout and spoke to customers
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
I
time.
said alibi.
If you suspect me, then talk to them. I'm no liar.
Although in cop shows, the one with the perfect alibi
No, that's
Is-
case closed.
still the one who did it. No, it was in Sherlock too, because my one ex, I was at his family's house and they were watching it, and at the beginning they went to interview this big business guy they thought did it, and he's like, I have an alibi. Like, I was with so-and-so the whole time at the restaurant. You can check on it. I said, oh, he did it. They looked at me, and then at the end, he was the one that did it. I was like, told you. If they make a big deal about having an alibi,
Yeah.
like, then, yep.
So he has an alibi. I'd like to check what the customers say, but
Cue Fubuki.
But that would be hard.
we're low on time.
That too.
I'm
It's
sorry,
like,
Fubuki,
be
just
really
a
hard to
bit
talk to
longer.
customers when you're on suspicion of being a Brahmer.
Yeah.
Margala,
Fubuki could do
do
it.
you know where the other leaders are?
Or, Kurumi.
I don't know. I haven't gone back to the hideout since.
What can you tell me about the other leaders?
You want me
suck.
to sell out my comrades?
Kind of.
Just
Really one of them.
it's not really selling out so much as giving me information for a murder case
If only the leaders could have
That
taken the
your
gun and
friend
murdered
was.
Shachi.
that you're insisting happened, because it couldn't have been a suicide.
Then they're all suspects. If one of them did murder Shachi, wouldn't you want to know? After all, that's why you told me about Shachi's gun, right?
Although if this is like the past case, all of them did it together. I can't. Can you?
Fine. I'll tell you.
Who should I ask about?
We really don't have the time for this. Okay, we'll do a party first.
Can you tell me about Icardi?
He was originally a competitive swimmer.
Oh,
He's proud of his physical prowess and works as a delivery man. I heard Shachi himself invited him to join the resistance.
Delivering justice.
He's an athlete? Do you have more details about that?
I don't know much more than that.
probably a swimmer.
Though he did say he was good at any sport that requires diving into water.
Sorry, how many sports you have to actively dive into water?
I think just one, and I think it's called diving.
I mean swimming because you gotta dive first, too. But even then, the rest is all endurance, bro.
He's
He's-
he's terrible at water polo unless they can dive in at the start. Then he's really good at water polo.
He's gotta dive first, or he's down bad.
He's also intelligent and good at what he does, but seems apathetic toward other people.
Me too. Let's see. They didn't just say sports involving water, they said diving specifically. So I think he jumped off the roof into some pond of water and done the deed.
Can you tell me about Servan?
He manages all the mechanical tinkering for the Resistance. Although security devices are his specialty, he also knows how to make bombs.
So he was in on it.
Bombs?
Which I figured, because he had us dial, like, the code to set it off, I think.
Yeah.
He originally specialized in them,
Because he was like, this is
but
the
I
code
doubt
for
he'd do
his
anything flashy,
transceiver or
given
whatever.
his personality.
Which doesn't make any sense, because I would have just assumed that they were talking to me from that computer.
He tends to be a shut-in and was bullied in the past.
Aren't we all?
I wonder what would have happened if, we had just been, like, told, hey, you can contact Shachi with this number to this transceiver. And been like, oh, okay. And then never checked back in because we were done with the group after that. Just like...
Like any sane person.
I heard a classmate pushed him into an irrigation channel in Marunamon district as a prank some time ago.
God.
He miraculously survived, but he was knocking on death's door for 3 days.
Hello, Death?
I wonder if that's a reason for why it would be flooded.
He didn't speak to anyone for a few years after that. Machines were his only friends.
It could just be they did that as a red herring, though.
Even now, he's traumatized from that close call drowning. He told me he still has flashbacks about it.
Honestly, you would think he would be against causing more water.
Yeah.
Actually.
Probably hates it here.
I hate it here.
Can you tell me about yourself, Margala?
Me? I'm just an ordinary old man.
Maybe
If
she'll put on
anything,
Jurassic.
I was a former Amaterasu employee. I mentioned this before, but I handled the financials.
The financials?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be I handled the finances?
I don't know.
About the alibi you mentioned. Can you prove it in any way?
I just told you! I was speaking to customers. You want me to bring them over?
Maybe after I go defuse a bomb.
No, I don't have time.
Then
Yeah, I
check
have
the
time
shop
to ask
security
everybody.
camera. The footage is all here, unharmed. Here's the footage. Take it with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Given that
You
confidence,
had
I'll
that
bet
in
his
your
alibi is
pocket
legit.
already?
Yeah.
He saw me coming a mile away.
Ew, I don't want to
Can
know.
you tell me about Iruka?
The only woman leader in the resistance. She's unruly, with no glamour or charm.
Wow.
She has a ruthless personality, too.
I was like, you're not wrong, but you don't gotta say it out loud.
I hear she was once a competitive shooter. She and Shachi often trained with firearms together. As you know, Shachi never tried to rely on his gun.
What do you mean by competitive shooting?
Handguns, sniping,
Meaning
clay
she shoots
pigeons,
competitively.
rifles. She's an athlete who can use anything. Shachi's gun was specially made. It was designed by Iruka. It's ironic that it was used to take his life.
Seems like we got some information about their leaders. I want to hear more, but
Shouldn't you be thinking about the case after you disarm the bomb?
Yeah, that's what I said about an hour ago, Shinigami.
If you fail to disarm it, you'll turn into dirty fireworks.
right. Let's go and disarm the bomb now. Margala, thank you for the information. If any of the resistance leaders come here, please mention I'm looking for them.
Don't mention you're looking for them.
Dumbass.
Call us if they say anything strange.
Will do. At any rate, you better believe Amaterasu's pulling the strings on this one, too. I hope you can upstage them on behalf of Shachi and me.
The last bomb is in a secret fort on top of a snowy mountain, right?
Yes. Close.
No, it's in the shrubbery at Etheria Academy.
Shrubbery.
Let's hurry. We can't let it explode.
And, what you doing?
I mean, the one time when we're waiting, that's the time they don't come in. They always come in when we're in dialogue. Oh, here we go. What am I gonna do this time?
Who's gonna cut us off?
Wait.
Hurry up and turn green.
Hey! Don't move!
Yeah.
We will be caught!
We found
We
him.
have to go now.
Oh, you can just run through that? It wouldn't let me run
This is
through that.
bad. This way.
Fubuki.
Touchdown!
Oh, Fubuki. She's worn out.
Are you all right, Fubuki?
Yes, I believe I can carry on.
This is much more extreme than
damn it!
Yasuhiro.
We can't cross the road.
Why are people driving around so fast in this district? It's not like they got places to be.
You don't know that.
I mean, they're stuck here forever.
You don't know
No, I know that. That's kind of one of the main plot points of the game.
Yeah, Ned's gone.
No, it's right there.
No, I know.
I did have a hard time seeing it though.
The screen changed.
This is the last bomb. We still have time, so please remain calm.
I'm calm, I'm cool, and happy.
I was so calm that I had time to interrogate people. Alright, what is it this
Stop.
time? What?
Oh, God.
Wait. Down, up, down. Wait. Oh shit. I see. So blink side. Blink side.
You got 2 seconds.
I can't do these.
Error! Error! Bomb will detonate in 5 seconds. 5, 4.
That wasn't enough
3.
time for me to figure that out.
Ah, I messed up!
Yuma, are you doing this on purpose?
No, they just didn't give me enough time for that one.
Sorry, I'll make sure to disarm it this time.
And, you know, Yuma wanted to waste time interrogating people, so, like... The blank side is, I think it might actually just be this. I can't do these!
Bomb will
Under a time limit! I did really bad at these puzzles. Give me the other ones.
I'm so
Yuma,
confused what it's trying
Sorry,
to do.
I'll make sure to disarm it this time.
You have to fold up that thing into a box.
Oh, hell no.
Come on. I got it this time. So we have to fold it up into a box. So the top is just that one. It's not this one. And it's not this one we've decided. This one fucking confuses me. It's not that one, I don't think.
I'm still confused, so.
So, like, fold this side up. Fold this over here. And then this goes up. So the bottom would be this blank one. No, this would be on a side. Hold on.
Wait, which one are we filling in?
We're not filling in any of them. We have to make the cube.
Oh, yeah, just...
I need to draw this.
First skinny shelf on the left. First skinny shelf on the left.
Okay, so cube goes this way. So if it was blank, then this one would be like this. And this one would be like this. If going this way,
I can't do these puzzles in general. Time limit or not. didn't make any of the answers, did you?
I'm trying to think of how... It wouldn't be this one, I don't think. Because not all of these would point to a corner. Oh wait, maybe it would. Hold on. If this one is here, coloring in the red instead of the black part, this one would lay like this. No, it wouldn't do... I think it would do that. I think it is the first one, actually.
Sure.
Error. Bomb will detonate.
Well, trying to just try them all. Because It's kind of a weird way to do this.
Sorry.
I'm not doing this on purpose, Fubuki. I'm sorry, my love.
We're just dumb.
Okay, so it's not this one, not this one, not this one.
I don't think you did that one first. Or did you do that one first? Sure.
Disarming code accepted. Detonation circuit severed. Confirmed. Detonation circuit severed.
Well, what about Chick-fil-A's?
You good with that? You good with Chick-fil-A's?
Oh, wonderful! It's disarmed!
Woo!
Oh, it came off.
Congratulations, Yuma! You have graduated from being a terrorist.
Into what?
Wait, is that it? Doesn't this seem too easy?
Oh.
The screen is pitch black and won't turn on. After all that noise about the revolution, there's no closing message.
What is the matter, Yuma?
I mean,
Like
you
what?
You look
Good
like
job?
the chief when he
What do
misses
you want?
the chance to have a meat bun.
I mean, he was the only one who heard that revolution thing, right?
I'm surprised it came off so easily. I was prepared to be strung along by this game a bit longer than this.
Perhaps
just a
this is the
distraction.
fairness and equality that the terrorists yearn for? You won in a fair game. Your opponent must admit defeat.
We're also dead.
I hope that's the case.
And or murder.
How is this fair? There's nothing fair about it. You were framed as a terrorist and forced into a game you didn't agree to. Would someone who does cowardly stuff like that also admit defeat so easily?
Maybe.
So you're saying disarming all the bombs doesn't mean our opponent has lost?
No, it was a distraction, you dumbass. They were forced to kidnap you, a detective, and then he wanted a detective to work on a team, and they were like, oh shit, that's gonna mess up our plans of murdering him. Fuck.
Need to do something so he can investigate a case.
Hey, we'll just have him do that one mission we were gonna do ourselves.
If that's the case, what was the point of the bomb threat? What was I being made to do?
Run around like a chicken.
Fubuki, I don't think this is over yet.
No shit, there's a dead body on a building.
Huh? Are there more bombs?
No, I think this string of
Theoretical
terror acts
ones.
using the bombs needs to be reconsidered. We still haven't figured out the mastermind behind this case.
Kabuki, you're the bomb. No, wait, I shouldn't say that to her. She'll actually believe it.
So now we face whoever is behind this terror conspiracy? I have been waiting for this moment. Now we are in an adventure detective story. where do we start our investigation?
Ah, that reminds me. I promised I'd meet Kurumi at the hotel. Fubuki, let's head to the hotel in Kamasaki district for now.
Alright, and so our investigation adventure begins.
Okay, but we still gotta avoid people. Aww.
Cute.
Oh, got it just in time.
Nailed it.
Double nailed it.
I want to walk into the hotel and all the other guys are there.
That would be hilarious.
Honestly.
Everybody's like, Yuma, what have you been doing?
Yep.
And they're just still under the piano.
Laura's just like, well done. Do 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 do.
Sailing. Hot elf. Can't see under the piano.
Kurumi isn't here yet.
Oh no.
Wow. I feel much more relieved being back at the hotel. I rarely ever run around like this, so I am feeling quite winded.
Well, let's rest on the sofa until Kurumi arrives.
That's a bold
I hope
move.
she's okay.
Don't stand, sit on a sofa.
He's stuck out on his stomach.
Vivian is
Perfect.
usually here, but he hasn't returned yet. I hope he's safe.
Me too, bro.
Me three.
What if the flat girl and the sheltered skank are both plotting to kill you?
And I guess I'm dying in heaven.
If that were to happen, I'd solve the case in a jiffy.
Please don't.
I doubt that's gonna happen.
I don't know why I thought Yasuhiro would be under the table, but you know.
I mean, don't mind me. It's just a wanted terrorist walking through your lobby.
Yuma! Fubuki!
Ah.
Thanks for waiting!
Kurumi! I'm glad you're okay. We just got here ourselves. How was your investigation at the hideout? Did everything go okay?
Yeah, it went great. Looks like you took care of the bombs on your end. By
Nah,
the
they're
way,
still out there.
you don't need to hold hands anymore.
I told you, it's for the
Why
investigation.
can't you just say it's because of her forte?
Yeah, why didn't you just say it's because of your forte? It's
Everybody
not.
knows about them.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they know that master detectives have fortes. You don't need to elaborate why. Just.
I know, I'm just teasing. Teasing my master is worthy of a vicious boom kill.
Ghost crook. Oh my god. Controller. What are you doing?
Disconnecting.
So did you find anything out?
The peacekeepers were scouring the hideout, but no one was inside the building itself. It was easy to sneak in, but I didn't find any documents or evidence. Maybe all the important stuff is inside that safe.
Oh, the one that looks really sturdy?
I was unable to open it, but I couldn't come back empty-handed. So I copied the security camera footage.
Thanks.
It's the video from the emergency stairs. I saw you in the footage, so I grabbed it just in case.
Oh, thanks.
That's great, Kurumi. I wanted to check that footage anyway.
No problem. Informants are all about give and take. Then how about I take your life?
Shinigami, she's done more in this case than you have, so.
In all
Let's
of
check the
cases.
video right now. I'll
Actually,
borrow a
she did
device
help
from the
me
front
with
desk.
the barrel coming out the special way on the gun. Because I didn't know that. Oh, okay, we're doing it here. That's not video at all.
The only person in the video is Yuma.
I went to the roof following Shachi. The peacekeepers were blocking the indoor stairs, so I used the emergency stairs on the outside. But halfway up, I heard a gunshot, so I ran up the stairs. That's when I saw Shachi's body.
I fast-forwarded to the relevant footage, but it doesn't seem like anyone else used the emergency stairs. There was one gunshot, and only Shachi was on the roof. He was even holding the murder weapon. Perhaps
He was
it is
holding a
best to
gun that
consider
had
it a
been
suicide.
fired.
So you think Shachi was chased by the Peacekeepers, thought the revolution had failed, and took his own life?
Maybe the secret we're going to learn about Shachi's gun from Iruka is that it had a silencer on it, so it couldn't be heard, so it had to have been another gun.
I disagree. I mean, I thought that in the beginning, but something seems off.
Because technically that gunshot could have come from anywhere,
Yeah.
as long as that other one had been fired semi-prior.
Off? How so?
To start, was Shachi really being chased by the Peacekeepers? If he was fleeing them,
'Cause it'd
he
be
could have
easier
taken
to-
the emergency stairs.
Set up the gun
Oh.
afterward.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. No, he could have been fleeing, but he could have run into somebody on the roof.
The Peacekeepers weren't near the emergency stairs, so it was a safe way out.
Maybe he heard your footsteps coming up and mistook you for them.
Even so, killing himself before confirming it was a Peacekeeper seems too rash. Besides, I only started up the stairs shortly after Shachi ran to the rooftop.
That's actually a good point, Ewan. Good job.
There was still time to flee before he heard my footsteps.
I see. I see. So there had to be another reason he stayed on the roof. But what could it be?
Someone was up there.
That's the problem, yeah.
One of them is just pretending to think.
And it's Yuma.
Ah!
Plot twist.
Oh, right. This is a bit off topic, but I got some information about the flood in Marnamon District.
Oh, thanks.
There was a wireless bug inside the Resistance hideout, and I heard the Peacekeepers talking on it. The flooding was due to the Ombre Electric Power Plant.
Ombre Electric Power Plant?
Kane Ward's hydroelectric power plant that harnesses falling rain. They say it's a clean, green energy source. It gathers rainwater throughout the city and drains it to the power plant.
And the power plant was also...
Yep, made by Amaterasu.
Who could have guessed an Amaterasu power plant would be a problem right now?
I smell a conspiracy.
Mysterious suicide, bomb threat, and flooding. If it's all just coincidence, then this place is cursed.
Well, I mean, this place is cursed. It rains every day, but you're right.
Well, to be fair, you're the one who's cursed, Master.
That too.
I don't think it's a coincidence. There must be some kind of connection. An Amaterasu power plant. I want to investigate it, but it probably isn't safe.
But it could be related, right? Then we have to go.
We need Yasuhiro!
Yes, let's! An exciting adventure awaits us. That's right, Fubuki. Finding the truth itself is an adventure.
And the girls have more balls than I do.
Yuma, if you hesitate, the truth will get away from you. Then again, I'm just repeating what my grandpa said.
That's fine.
It's getting really hard to say no now.
Girls bat their eyes, and
face.
Master is suddenly helpless.
That's not it. Despite the danger, we have to go. We can't let the Peacekeepers pursue us forever. All right,
I mean, they probably
let's go
still
to the power
will,
plant.
even if...
Yes, let us all join together and solve this case. Yep, let's go.
They
Time
are
to
the
head to
cutest.
Marnamon District.
want
Let's
them to
not do
hold
anything
hands.
reckless.
Honestly, this team is great. If only this case was better.
Yeah. To complete the group, we need
Ooh.
Vivia.
I found you, you vile
Wow.
criminals!
Hello, a nightmare. Oh. Ah!
Oh my gosh. Buddy.
I was half expecting Hilara to just jump down and take them on.
I found you,
I
you
really
vile
just wanted to
criminals!
see that again.
Uh-huh. Oh my god!
Let me go! I must
I
turn back.
hit it. I don't know what the game wants from me.
Go in the right direction.
No. Oh wait, that was right.
Stop
wasn't it?
resisting!
Perfect.
You criminals!
Oh, we're going up where there's a.
Yeah, we'll knock another guy off the...
Wait!
Oh god! What?
I got you now!
I can't with you right now.
I got startled.
Wait! What? That's enough.
Cut!
You've been a real pain.
Bro! Keep both hands on the controller!
That's enough. Behind us?
I apologize
There
for
they are!
my
You
shitty
have nowhere
reactions.
to run. Give yourself up.
This is bad.
This is bad.
Look!
Right! Yeah!
Let's go!
Nailed it.
Damn it! They got away!
I don't know how.
Fubuki.
Sorry.
That truck wasn't driving fast like in the other place.
I know, right?
He was just moseying along. Sorry, my throat hurts today. Or there's like that tickle.
What happened?
Don't go away.
This isn't just a flood. It's all underwater.
That's a flood, Yuma.
I was gonna say that is pretty much the
What
epitome
a convenient
of,
airboat thing.
that seems like what's his faces.
It looks like those slums we left. What was that place called? Doya District? I know I have made the same mistake in the past, but did everyone in the city leave their water running? Fubuki, you're so funny. I think she was serious.
From what I can tell, there aren't any peacekeepers around here.
I'm sure they prioritize eliminating the resistance over rescuing citizens. But now's our chance to see the power plant if you want.
The power plant is up ahead, right? How do we get there?
That boat that's right there and very brightly colored compared to the rest.
Yuma.
Hey, I see a boat over there.
Thank you for the
Maybe someone used it to evacuate. Let's borrow it.
You're stealing it.
I've never been on a boat before. So excited!
Abandoned boat. I don't know if it's abandoned.
I mean, there's no people around. It's like that scene in The Walking Dead, the video game.
Oh yeah. That's the
Less serious than that.
Master, you gotta hurry!
To the power plant. Hurry, hurry.
yeah, because there's
Time
not
for the
a lifetime
tutorial.
of supplies on that boat.
The floated Marunamon district is full of floating debris. Find a way to the power plant using the
This
boat. The boat can go
might be a
forward
little
and turn
tough for you,
left and
Master.
right. It'll stop if it hits debris, so proceed with caution.
So it's a wave finder.
Meow.
Look at these elegant ladies.
Oh!
A number of Amaterasu cars are being swept away too. It doesn't look like there's anybody inside them.
More like floating away.
Perhaps there is a legendary treasure in there. Shall we have a look?
Yes.
A fire might start, and there's the risk of electrocution too. I really think we should keep our distance.
That's right!
Good point. Let's stay away.
As we're right next to it.
That is amazing! Yuma, you know how to pilot a boat?
Not well.
I'm surprised too! You're amazing, Yuma!
I can't go back. I can only go forward.
That's what the directions did
It's
say.
pretty much sunk. Are there sharks and whales in here?
Let's hope not.
Oh,
Cardboard boxes, a desk, a bookcase, all kinds of things are being carried this way.
Gotcha.
It looks like a whole warehouse of stuff got swept out too. Or maybe it belongs to someone in the middle of moving.
I suppose.
I do not sense anything especially adventurous this way. Shall we move ahead, Yuma? Yeah, let's get going.
Perfect. Whee! Oh, yeah, I was like, find a way through the debris, like if they didn't give you a map to find your way through the debris.
Right?
Yuma, watch out! You'll crash!
The safe. Open the safe.
Why are you so...
Shall we take that safe?
what was that?
A safe!
It
Yuma!
looks like a big safe. There's a bunch of other stuff drifting by, like desks and chairs. I'm sure it flowed out from the flooded buildings.
I'm very impressed that a safe was floating.
Honestly, yeah.
I am embarrassed to sound so naive, but a safe is a box where you store valuables, right?
Yes, to keep them safe.
If so, is it safe for something so precious to be floating around here? It should be fine. Airtight safes float because of the air inside. Oh, really? If nothing else, informants sure know their trivia.
Still doesn't make
It'd be
sense to
terrible
me.
if we crashed into it. Be careful, Yuma.
That's safe. I think I saw it somewhere.
Yuma, please.
This security function makes it the best safe there is.
Useless.
Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the
No.
commercial area of Marunimon District. It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp after
Thank
all.
you for the flashback.
That's right. It's the same as the one at the hideout.
Indeed.
It's supposed to be widely used in Marunouman District. Something about this bothers me.
Okay.
We better avoid bumping into the stuff drifting by. Otherwise, we might capsize.
I know, we have no idea if this
I
boat
guess
is sturdy or not.
Obviously not the same safe, but I want that thing over there. I see it.
Worth it.
I might make myself sick with this camera.
Just gotta turn around.
That must be the power plant. All right, let's get going. This is...
Letter in my package. Is this a drainage pipe? The water swept away some pretty huge things.
Oh,
Goodness, I think the pipe just moved.
hey!
If it came falling down, we'd be in big trouble. Maybe we should get away from it. Yeah, let's do that. Come sail away, come sail away. Yeah. That's mine.
Wee.
I don't know what was updated about that file. But no, 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 no. Why are you getting turned around?
Yuma, please. Everything's fine.
I miss that Wave Rider game that we used to have.
Splash on.
Yeah. Rod's gone wild.
There doesn't appear to be anyone here. Maybe all the workers evacuated.
There wasn't a blackout, so the building should still be functioning.
Well, I can see the light on, so you're right.
This place is working hard, even while flooded. I should follow its example and keep working hard too.
You're doing great, baby.
Hey, I think we can go in through there.
Yay.
Wait, don't go alone! It's dangerous!
Take this.
It's all right. No one's here. Let's hurry and
Yeah,
check
there
this
was
place
all
out.
the open windows. We would
She
have seen
is a rather
somebody.
good informant. She deserves respect for putting her life on the line for the sake of intel.
I doubt I could be so bold.
Now is it food?
I was like, alright. Might as well do that.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Looks like a regular office. Maybe they do administrative stuff here. There's some tea half gone on the table. People must have left in a hurry.
Let's check out this room. We might find out what happened here.
Wait, why do we care about this place?
I don't know, but we finally reached a place where we could say.
Oh yeah.
So we would have had like a whole other hour basically, and I would have gotten really irritated. I'm already kind of irritated because now I'm hungry.
It's too early to go back. Let's look around some more.
I'm glad it wasn't flooded. I hope we can find some information.
Master!
Master, get investigating. Don't lose to that fat flatty. I almost said fatty.
I'll help you out!
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
I don't want to look at the
Master!
documents. I wanted to talk to her. Okay. Nope. Nope. There is an option to talk to her. They just made it really difficult. Okay.
Master!
Alright, Indy. You can't have chicken.
Okay.
Master!
Talking to her in the documents is the same thing. Oh, good to know. I smell it. I smell treasure. We must take it back with us.
No.
That would make us thieves. Would it though?
Yuma, I believe this is about the power plant, right?
Maybe I was talking to her and not actually examining the thing. Indy! If I don't get chicken, you don't get chicken. A tap water reservoir is used to generate electricity. The turbines are powered by only natural water flow. It works like a water wheel, making it completely safe. Drainage is controlled as needed through generating power, so there's no risk of blackout.
As far as I can tell, this appears like an ideal facility.
This area is at a lower elevation in Kanai Ward, so rainwater tends to pool up here.
And that's probably why it was the first place to flood.
Very good.
So, did they stop the power plant so that he could swim through safely?
Probably.
Okay, will you let me look at the documents and not talk to you?
Yuma, take a look at this document.
Emergency notice to all power plant employees?
According to this, 2 accidents occurred near the power plant.
2 accidents?
Yeah. In the first one, the drainage channel that brings in rainwater to Marunouman District collapsed. It seems like there was a separate explosion at the drainage channel exactly when the phone booth blew up.
Another explosion near the water drainage channel. Is that why water overflowed into Marunouman District?
Oh, so they sent us out, but also used the bomb to also make a way for him to escape?
No. If it was just an accident, there'd still be plenty of drainage capacity. The city flooded because another accident pushed it over the edge.
Indy!
What accident?
There's a reservoir upstream from the power plant. That's where they adjust the water used for generating power. But the valve that adjusts the water flow is malfunctioning right now.
Malfunctioning?
The valve's locked open, causing water to keep flowing.
I see. So they couldn't drain it quick enough, and it overflowed into Marunouman District.
I highly doubt this all happened by accident.
Yeah, I don't know how this all doesn't point to the swimmer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt this was intentional.
Plus, he just looks
But
evil.
why?
Though Aruka sounds evil, so like...
That write this down.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't really know exactly why I'm here specifically.
Time for a little break.
Perfect.
It won't open. It's stuck from the other side.
Maybe water is pressing against the door. The water pressure could be keeping it closed.
Oh, right.
Looks like no one is really here. It must be serious if even the security's gone.
Well, look around. What could they even do? I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. I don't know how that's important, but...
That should be everything I can investigate here. I think I understand the gist of this power plant.
More than I do.
Arena! Second floor seating! If you see a terrorist, applaud!
What was that?
What is with all these people with megaphones?
How did they fucking find us?
Peacekeepers? What are they doing here?
Notice them.
You are surrounded! Come out with your hands up and the only punishment you'll receive is a little pat on the head. From Dominic's freakishly strong hands!
There we go.
Yuma, what do we do?
We can escape through that door.
No, we
No.
can't.
No good, it won't open.
We just...
Master! Calm down! Right now, we have to stay calm!
Is this
We go into the mystery
is
lab?
literally the mystery labyrinth? How the fuck did...
You're out of time! The terrorist really is here! They sold out one of their own! That's so funny! You terrorist clown! Look! Dominic's laughing his butt off!
Alright.
Sold out their own?
Calm down, Dominic.
We got an anonymous tip you were here. A certain friend was worried about your future. What's going on? Someone from the Resistance reported us?
I'm not sure what's happening here.
Probably shouldn't have told that old guy to,
Please do it, Fubuki.
Now, don't try moving without permission.
what was I
Oh,
gonna do?
wow. Oh, she's going real far. Fubuki, don't hurt yourself.
Looks like a regular office.
Oh wow, we went all
Maybe
the way
they do
to the-
administrative stuff here. There's some tea half gone on the table.
Oh look,
People must have left in a hurry.
they are
Wait,
not
when did you
doing
two
well.
start holding hands? What are you doing? This is as far as I can turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
Fubuki, what's the matter? Did something happen?
Oh yeah.
I'll explain later, Kurumi. The Peacekeepers are on their way. We need to get out of here.
What? I was about to do the old "you were surrounded, so come out with your hands up" thing. Why are you out here?
Wait, what?
So
Damn, we're already surrounded. We have to turn back time again.
We can't.
Yeah,
I cannot. Once I have turned back time, I cannot turn it back any further.
Oh no!
Hello?
You, Yuma?
What you talking about? Now, at this moment, the main focus is here! If this was reality TV, your faces would be totally blurred out right now. Hey, Dominic, you love throwing terrorists in the can, right? We found some terrorists for you to crush. Squish them into cans and ship them off to Director Yomi. Okay? Okay!
she's giving me little bitch face vibes.
Sorry.
Yeah, but she's a
If
villain.
I was just a bit stronger.
I mean,
What do we do, Yuma?
We can't
Technically.
get captured here. The bomb threat, flooding, and Shachi's death. I have to solve those mysteries.
That's where yours truly comes in!
Right.
Okay, so we just
Shinigami, please help me.
we made Fubuki go back in time for no reason.
just be like, you are totally out of options.
To help when asked! The target is the mysterious death of that Shachi guy. And we now have enough clues for that.
Do we?
Here goes, Master! Are your mind and body ready? Arise! Mystery Labyrinth!
Finally, we're here.
Yeah.
One sick person being done with this case chapter.
Oh my.
Oh my. Like, I know time's frozen, but I feel bad we're leaving Kurumi all by herself.
Yeah. Did Dad get hot Cheetos? Did Dad get hot Cheetos?
No. Why?
That was the one thing I asked for from the store.
Not that I'm aware of. I don't know if you went to the store.
No, I asked for him yesterday.
I don't know.
Oh, time has stopped.
You're not surprised?
Well,
She's in control.
this is not out of the ordinary for members of the Clockford family. But who did this?
She did?
Nice to meet you. Apologies for the delayed introduction.
Why, thank you for the proper introduction. Pleased to meet you. Low-hanging, spitting foot sweep.
This is terrible, Yuma. It appears we are both falling.
Yes, I know!
It was like, I don't know whether to scream or laugh.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Hooray.
Boy.
Fubuki is the best part of this whole case.
Honestly, but you know, it's third case syndrome. Third cases are usually pretty terrible.
You're not wrong.
They usually try to go way too over the top.
Looking at you, Phoenix Wright.
I'm trying to think of one third case that I actually like. Oh, I like Trials and Tribulations with Don Tigre.
Oh, yeah. I haven't played that one enough to really remember much about it. But I did, like, do a vague art of not minding that one. Except
I
for
mean,
the
it's
chef.
kind of stupid that they didn't realize it was in Phoenix, but like...
Oh, this happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
There probably is,
Yuma.
but...
It appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward. There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside.
You know, that's not
Now,
the
if
most
I'd known this
ridiculous
was
thing
here,
to hear.
I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Beautiful.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward.
I mean, we could be.
I mean, for all she knows, we did just fall a lot.
And that's what happened.
That's it.
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking. Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures.
So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
You got it all
Oh.
wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
I'm very surprised.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive? Sheltered?
Oh.
Calling me a skank is one thing, but
What?
sheltered? Yuma, I
Wait, did
swear
she say
I shall
that out
conquer
loud?
this labyrinth.
Yeah.
I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Fubuki, please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
I think all of her thoughts are
Fiercer than
hers,
usual?
'cause-
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird
Oh,
way.
she will.
Yuma, do you have a crush on Fubuki? Is that the only reason you're worried?
Probably.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
Maybe that each time is more complex than
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along. And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
Yes.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
Thank you.
You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
You called me sheltered again.
There,
love
there,
Fubuki.
calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth! Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I will not lose to the god of darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
Go for
This
Fubuki.
doesn't look very promising.
I'm rooting for Fubuki.
I'm just hoping this one doesn't take too long.
Huh? I can see numbers.
No.
It looks like a countdown. I told you a million times. The mystery labyrinth
it'll
is the
take about 2
materialized form of the case from the real world.
3 hours, wasn't it?
Oh, sure.
Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
Giving me self-meaning vibes.
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth?
That's
I
true.
see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure
Yeah, you-
inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone. Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Can't she in
Oh,
here?
I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Yeah.
Huh? Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Well, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
Now giving me Chie vibes in the beginning of Persona 4. This is new.
Yeah.
What is that?
Gunshot. Oh, she's surrounded by the thing. The cues.
Blah, blah, blah.
Questions.
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Should have seen that coming.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
Oh!
Oh, another round oddity over here?
I like she's a fairy.
A phantom.
Thief.
Found you!
Wow. She is creepy as hell.
What does her necklace say?
You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
Oh, that's scary.
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof, Shachi was already
What are
dead.
you trying to?
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
Yeah.
How horrifying! So these are the Labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma!
Hey Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub.
Tell me about yourself, Dominic. Well, he can't even talk in the mystery labyrinth.
Nope. I got one thing.
Just admit it.
I will not.
Confess to shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. How terrible of you to shoot an ally.
Not an
You
ally.
even planted the gun on his corpse.
I mean, I didn't have a gun.
All to make it look like a suicide. With no witnesses up there. You did as you pleased. Go die and be reborn already, okay? Say,
But
How?
just admit
Play
it.
the gunshot.
Security camera footage. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it came with sound.
Me either.
Confess to shooting
Usually they-
Shachi on the hideout's roof.
I guess so.
this is the truth.
The fact that he had to explain it to them that he was there when he heard the gunshot.
No,
kind
I'm
of
not the one who
pointed to
shot
it
him.
didn't have,
I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
Me.
They wouldn't know. They don't have the security footage because somebody stole.
The monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer.
That's all I wanted in life.
As a sign
We
of
can
my
leave now.
respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Please no.
Warrior
Anything
of
but that.
Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's.
Could have came with.
What's my least favorite main character from the Final Fantasy series?
You
Even
can
though
call me
he's the
Zyday.
OG. You can call me Squall. Because it's pretty stormy out there.
By the way, Yuma,
Boo.
why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder,
Alright,
and
You could call
I'm
me
a
Titus
suspect.
because my whole city's going underwater.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under
Wow.
incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you just confess.
I told you I didn't do it!
Damn, Fubuki.
Even this place is wet.
Giggity.
Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
Call me Bartz because this temple is going underwater.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right?
For reference, there was a temple underwater in Final Fantasy V. And it had a time limit where you had to go and get the jump crystals. I think it was only added in the GBA version.
Come on, Master, concentrate!
This way.
Right?
This is bad. I'm losing my strength. I can't hold out any longer.
It wasn't very long, Yuma. Your stamina sucks.
Also, like, I swear it had to be a different one because his was.
This way.
Left hand.
Well, no, because his was.
Locked up.
That was quite the surprise.
Edited to pack a punch. And I'm expecting his head would have just been blown completely off if it was, like,
Yeah.
tweaked. But,
Fubuki, let's go up there.
call me Cloud because we're climbing a lot of ladders now.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's all right. You
Jump
should be
on.
fine.
Miss.
Call me that
Come
in
on,
because this is
Fubuki.
some monkey business.
True.
What's wrong? You need to jump over here.
I can't jump!
Not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Aw.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Rude.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible.
No.
Please catch me if I fail to make it.
You're
This
gonna
is
have
gonna be
QT.
good. Shit.
Fubuki!
Jump in. Jump in.
That was close.
It's
You
too
are
early to
close.
relax. Come on, keep going!
Must be nice, Miss can fly.
In reality, she should be pressed against that
Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
This is giving me a contact in
Is this the work of the
Danganronpa 1
god of darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
Oh.
You're all climbing up a very long
you
ladder.
finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Or make
Hindrance.
it double.
About the murder weapon, the victim was killed by his own gun, right?
No.
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder.
I mean, I guess
Out of the 6
I mean, I
bullets
guess you
loaded
could
in
still
it,
be killed.
only
by it.
one of them had
He
an
just
empty
couldn't have
shell.
done it himself.
and it probably would have had to have been far away to not be so powerful.
Which means
but-
the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
Sure.
Fubuki?
I am a hindrance.
Oh.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already.
Shut up, Shinigami.
You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage,
Fubuki
no
does not go to a
resolve.
Makoto place.
So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Shinigami, I will kick you out of this mystery labyrinth.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You're in less trouble than Yasuhiro already.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
Yeah.
Because we can actually
No.
stand.
This is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma?
I don't know.
You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
I mean, you bestowed it upon me.
Yeah, that happened
You
like 2
gave me that
minutes
title,
ago.
Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
In contrast,
Two.
I have nothing besides the ability to wind
Hello.
back time.
Oh yeah.
And my only merit is useless here.
Don't use that word.
Yeah, you're not Makoto.
Not even close. You are close.
Too
Oh,
bad,
chip
so
two.
sad.
That's funny.
You're not gonna make it through here. You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
I don't wanna.
Oh, I wonder how we're gonna get through that. We solved the case this time because the person that
Did it isn't right there.
yeah,
Die in front of everyone.
and for Shinigami to take over, unless she takes over Kurumi. Parallel gunshot wound Shachi's gun.
Even if you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. And you planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your maggot master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
Oh, because it couldn't have.
I'll slash through this mystery. The neighboring building didn't have any windows, so the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
Also, wouldn't it be kind of hard for Yuma to get a horizontal shot on the dude?
Also, that would have been a tough throw for the gun. Do you see Yuma? He couldn't catch that. It would have scraped on the ground.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact.
Tell me how tall everybody is. 199. He's the only one who's like the closest in height. 69.
But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness.
Huh?
What?
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself.
That's also a good point.
I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That actually makes sense.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Homicide.
Suicide!
Hey buddy, can you hand me my plum on my desk?
Excuse me, what?
It's wrapped in, it's right by,
The frick?
There are
it's not the best
two
plum,
doors?
but
Okay.
it's, food.
Huh? It was homicide!
The letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood
No,
contain
no.
holy powers? And it
The letters
illuminates
aren't
this
written
cursed
in blood.
labyrinth?
The outline of the letters is written in blood.
Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem.
Let's just go with it.
Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
Yuma, if this was a suicide, this wouldn't be much of a case at all.
That we've been on this homicide for a while.
Right here!
Out of context, is homicide your choice?
I'm sure this is the right way.
Are you?
I knew it. This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door.
And?
Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
Anyway, I know Fubuki didn't say anything, but she still is a master detective.
Yeah, we're
So,
gonna get shot with arrows. Please dodge.
Shinigami, you are not a detective in the slightest.
In fact, I'm pretty sure you said that you were not very
Oh, no!
smart or
A
good
wolf!
with mysteries.
Gun in wrong hand.
Come on, spit it out. The
He
mystery
could have
labyrinth
run. He
won't
could
wait
have
forever,
shot
you know.
them.
I know.
Pick one.
But
He didn't know we were coming up, so he didn't.
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
Oh, we're doing this.
Here,
Oh.
this is everything
Off
left of
the
the scene.
umbrella.
This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma.
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out.
The gun.
The
There
gun.
has to be a clue. I have to find it.
I mean, the umbrella is also suspicious. Who would leave their umbrella in a place where it's always raining? But
I know, it's this. This has to be related to the murder.
I mean, duh. But
Oh, the wall stopped.
what the fuck?
Looks like it's the right one.
Controller. You were acting up today.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it.
I know. Nobody helped me at all.
You really
Yep.
are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Wow.
It got even longer. Oh well,
How long is
anyway.
gonna be at the end of the case? It just takes out the whole like speech bubble.
In my one Saturday group, we do like written role playing, or like written like D&D sort of thing, and each time he's like added a new title to his name, so now whenever he types, it looks like 50 people are typing, but it's just like this really long name.
This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
It's in the wrong hand!
It's happening again?
I'm glad that the wall is in tune with my rage.
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, just think of how you're holding it. Beautiful.
Shoot him.
Could you try shooting it with the gun?
Actually,
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer.
Throw it.
Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place?
Because you're holding it with the wrong hand. Try shooting it with your other hand.
I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Will, Yuma?
definitely
Did you solve it?
Yeah, but
No, I know.
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need
No,
me
I've
to
just
solve
I've
this?
I've solved it,
Oh,
Shinigami.
fine.
Fuck off.
Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one
It's like it should have like instantly clicked with him when like he opened it
Yeah.
just now. Like, oh, it would be easy if I was the other hand.
Like I would immediately opening it. I would, if it was like a weird direction, I would have tried like imitating loading bullets and been like, oh, this was a different hand. This could be a hand.
Let's work together as a team.
Okay. Left.
That's right.
So, how's it
going?
Keep that up. Go, go, go.
Made it in time. Your barrel goes too slow.
Barrel.
Great.
Hooray. Yeah, figure that out on my own.
I kind of don't like that it asks that question, because it's not even letting you solve it. It's just like, oh, it's obvious that his dominant hand is something weird.
Yeah. And then it's just kind of easy to determine because it's
That's
either
it.
left or right.
It's because he
and
was
then there's only
left-handed.
4 flowers.
The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand.
Master detective.
If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If Shachi was
should've
right-handed,
been
he
able to
wouldn't have
tell
commissioned his gun to be
immediately, but
designed
whatever.
this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
Now shoot it with your left hand. Thank you.
Run!
Look, the exit. You did it, Yuma.
We were already on that page like 3 hours
it
ago game
worked.
time, so...
All thanks to
Yeah.
yours truly.
I guess.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
that clue became apparent. You're like, oh,
We'd
he's
all be
left-handed.
flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
No.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Right.
didn't take
It
15
looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
Like, an
We're
hour.
so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
Yes, please. I want to be done with this case.
I'm not even talking to them. I probably should
Whoa.
have talked to
Look,
Fubuki.
another monster.
He can't even fit.
Alrighty, we're here
Who
as
is
your
that?
official roadblock. Huh? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all. Right, Dominic?
No left.
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters.
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness, Queen of Monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's
hard
not
to
the
follow.
time to be fighting!
I think the perfect time to fight in a death match.
Deathmatch.
Death match. I'm sorry you got stuck with this case, Fubuki.
Yeah, if only she had the last case.
I mean, power-wise, it makes more sense for her.
Yeah.
But
Bad luck. Looks like it's a dead end.
But this would be cool. Okay, power to have here because you could just disguise as somebody else.
oh, I have to
Wrong.
pick what I have to recall now.
That wasn't it!
Watch carefully for what the opponent says. Select the part you want to investigate.
Got it.
okay. Last time we did it, there was only one thing, so.
Bad luck. Looks like it's a dead end.
No. Hey, text I just read that as
You
bad
can't
fuck.
proceed
Wow.
because it wasn't a homicide. Shachi definitely committed suicide. Why don't you just give up? Master,
Yeah.
I don't have anything to contradict.
bad luck.
It's not
like
time
it's
for
a
my
dead
objection,
end.
it's time for my hold it. And then I tried to hold it that
You
one.
can't proceed
Well, it's because you have evidence that says
because it wasn't a homicide.
I mean, true.
Shachi definitely committed suicide.
But also, like,
That claim doesn't hold up! No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine.
Yeah.
I'll crush you like a bug.
Even though you're the bug?
So what if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
Wait.
This is the
I mean,
truth.
that didn't really contradict that.
That's the weird thing.
It should have been like a death report, body report type thing.
Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand.
Is that what the? Oh, it doesn't. Look
There's
right.
no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand. Which means someone else was
weird.
involved in Shachi's
I
death.
think all of this
This
group
death was a setup. It's a homicide.
I think Aruka would only be the one who would like have it in the forefront of their mind, though.
Yeah, true. Which is another evidence of it not being her.
Also, if they were in the amount of time that he got to the roof to me getting to the roof, they probably just threw it in the closest hand they could.
Yeah.
Pressed for time.
You managed once again to slay the monsters.
They didn't have like 3 hours, like the first case of the second Phoenix Wright game. He had time to like move that and search for his glasses and do everything, and then he called the cops.
That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Phone booth.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The god of darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No, it cannot be. Could this be an illusion she conjured forth?
You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Oh. She's being soon.
Let's carry on for now.
Let's get out of here.
It's not even like I approve of you, Baka. Into the water we go.
Oh, a boat. Oh, great. Buddy's strong suit. Hello?
Oh, I had to look at it.
With the camera. You can't go
The
any
culprit
faster.
made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed. Shachi rarely carried his gun, so
Yeah.
they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Or anybody that lives there and wants to have a way of defending themselves.
I mean, honestly, the only reason that I know the one kid at work is left-handed is because I tried to use his knife the one day, but it was separate. And I was like, I can't do this.
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
No, we know it was a gift. Why
A
are you being
woman named
down?
Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
You haven't met Aruka, forgive
It
me.
does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we
we
still
already
have
knew
a
that.
lot of unanswered questions.
Uh-oh.
That's terrifying. Ugh.
Whee!
Okay. Whoa. 3 doors.
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep, even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the god of darkness. Holy great
Perfect.
detective warrior like Yuma.
Even better.
How long is my name going to get?
I don't know why we have to ask this question because the gun was placed in his hand.
I mean, we've already said it couldn't be the roof of the building.
Yeah.
And there's no windows in the hideout, so like.
And somebody had to put the gun in the dude's hand.
Right here.
So unless they're Luffy. Yeah, it's just one of those questions that shouldn't have to be asked. But I guess it's the way to, how did they get away?
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
My guy. Wow. What's stairs?
Oh, that's fancy.
Stuff!
Looking good. Ooh, looking good. Man, the skeletons are so good at dancing in this game.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
Yes, so they left prior to me getting up
That's
there.
what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Ooh, do we get a flashback? Check the scene again?
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to
They used
escape
another
in the same
umbrella
way
and
the
floated
culprit
down.
did after committing the crime.
I mean, there's a thing here, so.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't.
I think the boss has already happened, so.
Yeah. I was just trying to see if there was any, like,
Oh.
good spot for water. They didn't go that way.
No, it wasn't right. Like a pipe that ran through the side of the building. Oh, along the side of the building.
I mean, it's gotta be here, right?
Yeah.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, you mean just like a small mat? I mean, it would have to be this then.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
What was this?
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
You're talking about the chick that was more insulted by shelter
I
than
guess I gotta just examine all this.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminal simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Ah, So the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
Or being on the camera.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Sheltered this,
Head
sheltered that.
burden. You're sheltered and a skank.
I have never even
By the way,
seen a
when
shelter,
are you gonna start
let alone
trying?
been in one.
Aren't you
Skank is acceptable,
It's
but
gonna be
shelter
anytime soon.
wasn't the line. Please
Tell
stop
me.
calling me that. I have had enough.
Did you say I've never even seen a shelter, let alone been in one?
Yes.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around.
Yeah, but they probably knew the security camera was there,
Which
so
makes
like...
it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Yuma,
Yes.
Are we going to go back to when we were waiting?
this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterious.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
You look at a clock. Fubuki, you should at least know up to 12.
Seriously, are you dense?
quiet, please.
Head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you gonna start being
4.
useful?
I feel
Get
much
it
better.
together
Just
already.
how many insults
What's with
do
the
you
clockwork
intend to
family
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is obvious.
Prolonging
I'm not
time
able to
is
use my
completely
powers here,
useless
but
in
at
the
least I
Mystery
can be by
Labyrinth, you
Yuma's
know.
side.
I don't understand any of that.
The
Summer.
culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow.
Oops.
Whoa.
But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene.
Go back to when you waited on
Wait.
the roof.
If nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence?
Hi,
I
Andy.
leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
Pet, 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 pet.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
When we waited on the roof.
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop?
Thank you.
The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
You sniff my stick.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it, Master.
It can't be!
Wait!
He was gonna have brain damage eventually.
I mean, he might
Are you
already.
alright, Yuma?
You know,
Technically, he's amnesiac. Does that count as brain damage if you can't remember things?
I don't think so.
Like in a roundabout way. I don't know medically if it's labeled.
Because I
as-
know, well, sometimes it's usually just caused by trauma. Not
Yeah.
so much an injury.
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your
Okay, I'm
time
gonna
limit
hop,
is
skip,
until the
and jump.
pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Hop
Got it.
and
I'll
jump
hurry.
over to the edge. Okay. Thank you. I got it. I got you. I'm going over here. There's a drag mark.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing
No,
of note on this side of the wall.
Show me the ground.
Thank you.
What is that?
There
A
it
sand
is.
drain? Has that always been there?
No, they just added it, Yuma.
I'm so good at this game. Except for that third bomb.
She's so good at this game.
Except for that third bomb we don't talk about.
Which is technically the fourth bomb, but...
Well, yeah, I wasn't allowed to be good at the first bomb. Hi, Andy.
Are you proud? Are you a proud puppy? You're like, whoa.
Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble.
Man, he got really lucky. That giant thing just covered
So
that
the
grate.
drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Right now, this is just easy.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah,
The drain?
I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really?
How and who?
You did it, Yuma!
I think we're going up to who after.
Mystery Phantoms.
Yeah, I know.
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about.
Current events.
Chickens go chirp chirp.
You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense?
That's some fantasy.
He committed suicide! There's nobody to pursue! After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop!
They can die.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which
Don't let
means
him
if you can
gaslight
disprove
you.
that, then we'll defeat
Which
them
is
and press
still very
forward.
brave and bold. Because you gotta hope you get that, angle right.
He's an Olympic athlete. Well, did he just like hire a bunch of Olympic athletes? Because Aruka was too, wasn't she?
Yeah. Sharpshooter. So he hired two.
Well, if there was an Olympic sport for building computers, I'm sure Serval would have been. Yeah. Do you agree?
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide!
The face of, did you see what you
Such
did?
a maggot!
Did you see that? Did you just sat there?
There's no other culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
My claim doesn't hold up.
You're so cute.
Take that.
I will say you got a better haircut this time around.
Yeah.
No, there is a
We
culprit.
like the fluffy
There's a
ears.
way to escape from the roof too.
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
I wonder which one I should use.
Problem is
The
12.
culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof's door.
I will say, you probably have the best character to repel him in the game.
Yeah.
You can't escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
swim.
I'll slash through this
Place is
mystery.
bad.
Oh.
Ow.
No, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let
That's
any
convenient
shady
place
statement
there.
slip by.
Mystery phantoms will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question carefully and counter by repelling the words of the answer you think is. Wait, repelling the words of. Oh, okay.
So like 2 answers. And
Yeah, I
pick-
guess so. We get the
The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with gleam from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
No. I dove.
invited allies to the drain.
Yes, I'll expose the
I'm having a
truth.
tea party. It's kind of watered.
That's right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's
Yes,
escape
like-
route.
Even if you didn't know about that one dude's traumatic backstory, who would not suspect that he was a big swimmer?
I guess like some people might not remember that there wasn't that giant hole in the building. Like I think you had to investigate everything while you were waiting for him, but maybe people didn't realize like, oh, that rubble wasn't there because everything else is so run down there.
Oh yeah.
But like that's just the only way that makes sense if we're going with it wasn't a suicide theory. Was it would have to be something that was hidden there, and that was what that second explosion was a bomb going off up there. In which case, did he work with Serval maybe to get the bombs, or did he just steal everything from everybody? That's the real question.
Probably.
They disappeared, but
Man, at this, if it was like a bunch of them working together, at this rate, it's sort of like we're really cleaning up the town. We're just taking everybody out.
I would hope
to leap
not
into a storm
just,
drain from atop a roof?
but then
Is
also
such an
like,
adventurous stunt truly
if you think
possible?
about it, the prologue, one person died. Chapter 1, 2 people died. Next case, 3 people died.
Yeah, but the old guy really didn't seem to know anything
True.
about it. I think, if anything, he only cooperated with Serval. I don't see Iruka being involved at all. Except for... Because I don't think she knew how to open the safe. I think it was only...
No, she knew how. She was just always got impatient with it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence,
And if she was involved, I think it would have known... it would have been placed in the right...
Yeah.
The left hand.
She would have
The
like,
correct
told
hand.
them.
Yeah.
I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the
Nah,
roof
they left
right
it
after
there.
committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the
Red
drain
because
would have been
evil, or
filled with
red because
water.
red hair?
Then, the culprit swam
Red is
away.
evil. It's usually how it
Hmm.
goes.
It would only take a few seconds to
'Cause I
escape the
think
roof
that was
that
in
way.
Phoenix Wright too, like the killer like icon was red while the victim was like blue.
So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Oh, that's a problem. And it must have been
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit
please
did?
no.
I have to jump from up here,
It's okay, Fubuki.
and now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
Oh, we have to pick the right one? Or is it just 3 for us?
Faster! You have to make up your mind and jump!
Love
No, I
you.
don't! I'm already falling!
Oh, okay.
This way!
That seemed like a loaded question.
What just happened there?
I don't know anymore.
We actually made it.
It like tripped me out for a second because I forgot like everybody was like an actual leader of.
Oh yeah.
I felt as
I was
if
like,
my
no,
heart would
he
jump out of my
died.
chest. But we managed to get down.
I mean, that's your first problem. You don't have an official leader. You've got multiple.
Yeah.
That never works out.
It's not over yet. Look over there.
Oh, we're picking him. It was the old guy.
Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once.
I mean, I faced 3
They
of them.
fled.
Then we better chase after them.
Whoosh.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
Yes. Among Us.
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
I don't see you
Is
fighting
it possible the
gun
culprit
away
took the
from him.
victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime
I'm
scene.
sure he could have given them a beatdown just in general. He was big.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the
man.
Resistance against the Peacekeepers.
He's got like the best form.
Call me Cloud, because I'm running up some buildings.
At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the
They
Peacekeepers
destroyed
toward
city.
the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target
Sucked
fleeing
up
up
in a
there.
hole in the sky.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
I don't even have to
But
organize them
how
right
long
now.
will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
There's an end in sight.
Faster! Over there!
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Huh?
What's the mystery? Who's a good swimmer?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it!
A PhD in aqua aerobics. Oh my god.
That's exactly what you said. Word for word. I'm dead.
I don't even know what the other two said. One was good at shooting guns.
One left-handed. P left-handed.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience.
The old
Maybe they
man.
had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up.
Oh, that's true. There's high dive and low dive.
Doesn't matter.
Well, we were talking about how many events have diving in them.
I feel like they would be one and the same, and
I think-
and a small, not like a.
I think that's like saying I think long distance running and short sprints are the same.
No.
Because usually the high dive requires a lot more moves and stuff. I think I think you actually have to do tricks.
No, I know on high diving you have to do that, but I wouldn't commit it because stamina is a bigger priority in long and short distance running.
The truth is crystal clear. The one
I
who
don't know
murdered
any diving
Shachi.
experts out there.
I wonder who.
The old man. The kid stuck in a storm drain.
I wouldn't kill anyone!
Probably.
I didn't kill anyone!
That's a lie. To my face?
It's you, Icardi. You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi.
Just look at your face.
Huh? What?
Can't.
You've
without
got a
mirror.
drawstring on your lip.
That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
To my face?
That's bullshit!
Scuba man.
Were you just on the roof?
I
and
didn't
scuba
kill
diving?
Shachi! I'm not the
Sorry.
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
Yes.
Probably.
Most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right.
Okay. Maybe I'll say coffee. I was like, ooh, give me some.
Can't make
What?
people's coffee.
I'm not the culprit!
Oh.
Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members.
This one,
I know. Margala is the culprit. Margala shot Shachi on the roof.
This is the
I
truth.
wonder if we'll use both of them.
Serval could have dove.
Margala has an alibi. It's impossible for him to have done it.
Yeah, his name's Servan.
If it's not Margala,
Who the fuck is Serval?
Star Rail.
then Aruka is the culprit. Aruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi!
No, that was Aruka.
Say,
I know.
That you have Servans.
That's right.
Wait, I switched it.
Did you? No.
If it's not Margala,
Oh.
then Aruka is
That
the
makes
culprit.
sense. She could have killed him, but she would have put it in the right hand.
Aruka
because
knows
she
a lot about
designed it
handling
herself.
guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
I'll slash through this mystery.
Sorry, I can take
Iruka
a
designed
thing
the
and make
handgun,
it
so she
into an
knew
argument
Shachi
no
was
matter
left-handed.
what I'm
I
giving.
mean, that's was always me and Dongon rope, but I always like. He's like, I figured out ahead of time, and I'm like, I should just be patient and wait for it to.
I feel like Danganronpa is a bit better though, because it's always like one or two words, and then you can take like you can generally not really too much pay attention to what else is being said, but the one word you could have something exactly contradicting it for the most part. There was I think a couple instances where it was more gray, but like generally I was able to figure out those a bit better than this. This one's
She
kind
never
of
would have made that
muddy,
mistake
I
faking his
feel.
suicide.
It's not Margala.
It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servat! He killed Chachi on the roof
Oh, man,
and
I
messed
was
with
like,
the corpse. Then escaped through the drain!
nah, but
This is the truth.
He's traumatized.
Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
unless he's suicidal.
This video. Man, I miss that guy.
Oh, Vivian.
Yeah.
I was like, really, Cardi?
No.
I don't know why.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster!
Yes. Yeah.
You wanna go get cough drop?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get coffee. So, and
Yeah.
throw away this plum. I'll be right back. We're back.
We're back.
Indy, what are you doing?
We don't have any cough drops, so I'm hoping Cream Savers will work.
Alright.
Huh?
I think they're
But
delicious.
what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared? Where is the real culprit's soul?
Honestly, I don't know why we need to connect him to, like, the whole area. Like, he's the culprit. That's all we need to know.
Also,
Oh, that's the
the
mystery.
countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
I mean, sure, it would be kind of nice to know that why we were being sent on a goose chase to set up bombs just to hide the fact that they blew up somewhere else so that he could swim out, but like,
Perhaps there
Unless
is a
there's something
secret
more.
final boss in this labyrinth?
We didn't even figure out.
Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
we have a solid overall picture of that case.
Yeah.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it.
So we didn't get caught?
If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the peacekeepers into this?
I wouldn't call that a simple way. Oh, there are simple ways. Never mind.
It was kind of weird.
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Hmm?
I don't know. Why did Mikon kill a little bitch face? Oh wait, no. I know why that was. That's because she witnessed.
Wrong place, wrong time. Which was this?
Why did she go through all of that effort to try and give herself an alibi when...
Man, screw Mikon. Who cares about her? She
Well,
sucks.
Well, I'm just saying that killers don't need a reason to make things complicated. They could just do it for the art of it. I don't know.
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh,
That's
so
what
it
most
is.
water does.
I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
My controller unplugs. It's your fault, Indy.
Wow.
I mean, am I wrong? No. I did not have that.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
I knew it was coming. When you have a staring contest within you, you gotta be prepared to get sucker punched in the face.
A dead end? And this countdown timer... looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
What was the point of the stage that we saw in the water?
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do.
Maybe it'll find
Master,
out.
you just gotta defuse
Yeah,
this
the
bomb
safest
too!
special-
Like how you did in the real world!
Just like reminding you of the safe. I don't know.
What? Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. This was all done, one, to get rid of Shachi, hi Andy, but also he used this whole thing as a way to get the bank, because they said that they use those in the bank specifically and they float to get them all out of the bank and take them. That has to be it.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma! I am confident that you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Perfect.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
They're working together for once.
Indeed, sometimes when you stare, your eyes are just...
Seems like that was correct, yet the countdown has not stopped.
Because we didn't solve the case.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the
What happens
diversion?
if I just sit here and
What
let
does
it
it
keep
mean?
running until the time goes out?
Since they made me defuse the bombs,
Bold
the
move.
culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the
I'm
Peacekeepers'
sure somebody's
attention
already
on
done
me.
it online.
Probably.
That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition
touch
of
your
the
tail?
word diversion.
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If
If
it
I
wasn't for
could
you,
turn
I wouldn't
back
be here right
time.
now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
Said the one that needs me to interact with the world, probably.
You believe?
You just gotta
God
believe.
of Darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Okay. I see. Not now.
Okay.
One day.
For later.
Murdering? Oh. I mean, it's gotta be that one. I don't feel like waiting
The
for 10
countdown
minutes now.
stopped! You defused it!
Great work, Yuma!
He's like, whoa.
So the culprit's real goal
What did I
was to
tell you
flood
about punching
Marunamon
me
district.
in the face? It's not gonna fly.
Ow!
They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeeper's attention toward me.
For that time.
Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunamon district.
But
Stop.
what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not
went
just
down.
detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the
You
bombs.
took that like personally and
Considering
insulted.
that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
I didn't get very far.
There! We finally cornered you!
You got beat.
Wait!
What are you doing over here?
Please hear me out.
No.
This was Shachi's wish.
To be shot in the head?
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunamon district to send the rich a message.
Who also have children that will now suffer?
Or who drowned?
And what about the people who didn't live in that district but worked in that district? Now they got nowhere to work, man. Now their children will suffer.
But
gotta
flooding
think
the
about the
place is just
consequences
terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life.
Why?
He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the peacekeepers did it.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's why he ran all the way up to the roof and hid from the peacekeepers. Ooh, Yuma, don't believe him.
Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
Yes.
You're lying out your ass.
Now that you see the truth,
And I saw your ass.
please, just leave!
We
Very
can-
well. I understand your circumstances. We
Fubuki.
shall take our leave.
I mean, it's Fubuki.
No. That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
What? What?
What?
How would you know? You know nothing about the resistance!
Nothing, Jon Snow.
I know enough from when you kidnapped me.
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only
We
lead
only
to
kill
more
our
lives lost.
people.
We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Oh, Yuma mad.
Shut up!
You pissed Yuma off. I don't think anybody's done that.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yuma!
What
shut
are you,
up.
Leon?
Hey.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up,
Hey,
shut up, shut up.
Paid for
don't
this.
do Leon like that.
I'll
Wait, am I
expose
wrong?
the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Sorry, Andy, I moved my chair. I couldn't reach my drink. I got short arms. I'm too rough.
He's like, hey.
What are you doing?
Move along, sir. I said, move along, sir. I gotta kick things now. I
And
hope you
tackle
understand.
things. And jump sometimes. Did you get to that part in the story or
What?
No, I can't.
Oh, did you? Yeah, because it's over now. But
Oh,
yeah. What can't you do? What can't
Yeah,
you?
tell me. I gotta tell you, Aw. Better be careful. He'll mess up your jumping and kicking things. Excuse me.
He doesn't really care about that as much.
always
Let's head
forget
to the
which one is
truth,
which.
Master.
I'll tell you so. Or do you mean,
I think you
tackle the...
That's stupid! No! I didn't do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Damn it all! Go away!
Hold on.
Stay away from me! Stop, stop, stop!
I'm trying to wait for you to get to a...
You're an outsider, what do you know?
Like, use the truth.
You have no idea what we went through in the slums! This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance! We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation!
Getting
That's
antsy.
why we
Looks like
plunged
I
the
want him
city
to
into
do his
chaos!
Yasuhiro.
Shachi gave up his own life for that! This is what Shachi wanted! Shachi told me to do it!
No, we're going right to the end.
I'm not taking his shit.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
On the meat bone.
Shut up.
I mean, is it this? Because this was a fake request.
Yeah.
But this is sort of like you wanted the safe to all float so you could steal
And it's
them.
the only thing we haven't used yet.
This is the truth of the case.
You know, even though it took me a little time to get to that safe part, I still solved it before you, so... That's my goal, to solve all the things before you.
And right now we're 4 for 4.
I guess technically I didn't realize the paint thing.
Yeah, but even I suspected that dude was a part of it somehow.
Yeah.
We just didn't
piece that piece of evidence
Yeah.
together.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunouman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These
Yeah,
safes
sure
are
is
completely
lucky
airtight,
floated by that.
and they can actually float
Alright.
on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunouman District.
The culprit
Well, if
knew
you're
they
being a
could float,
swimmer, you could go
and
get
planned
them
to
whenever.
exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be
That's
too
probably what
heavy
he's
to
doing
move,
right now.
but they'd be
Oh, yeah.
easy to take if they were
Just let
floating.
it drown.
He's doing that right now because that's how he was able to report us.
Oh yeah.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind
Very
this case.
elaborate bank heist.
You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank.
Because that was like, I was trying to figure out, I was like, how did they know we went to that place specifically? That seems really out of, but yeah, if he was swimming around collecting safes.
So, I guess they might explain it here.
This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
Why we killed Shachi to begin with.
I'm thinking it's because he wouldn't have approved of this bank heist. Because it hurt so many people.
But it's not like he had to tell him.
There's no way he wouldn't have known, I don't think.
I don't know. It just seems unless
we don't know how
he like found out about the plan himself and was confronting him.
Well, the thing is, the one he needed to kind of, well, I guess he could have probably entered any water, but the fact that a bomb went off at the exact same time that bomb went off, and I'm thinking those bombs Shachi didn't know about, and he was probably already upset about those, the ones that we planted. Which maybe only the first one was an actual bomb. Like, I don't think the others probably.
Probably not.
Well, actually, I guess we saw it go off, technically. But yeah, so they didn't really give a shit about anybody. But yeah, I think just he would have figured it out. Like, there's no way that you can explain suddenly having a shit ton of money for the Resistance after
that, and you have like an extra bomb person on the squad.
The place floods and stuff like that. Like,
or a way to access bombs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if... yeah, speaking of, are we just gonna... So did he just take the bombs from Servan, or...?
Probably. I don't think Servan was...
I would assume so, because we didn't bring him into any of this, because we're literally at the end. Who are you hitting?
He may have said something like he wanted to set off small bombs in areas just to cause mayhem. So Servan knew that we were setting up bombs technically, but he just like minor explosion things.
Or maybe like smoke bombs.
Yeah, but didn't know about the other one.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Like Yuma's not gonna care about doing this.
Let's finish this. For Shachi!
Yep.
He has a hard-on for Shachi for some reason. That guy kidnapped him.
Let's go, Shinigami! I'll charge my solution blade with the effects of
Nothing
this
he
case.
said was like...
Like, listen...
empowering, or...
I would have been on board with Shachi if Iruka literally wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because all the others seem like kind of chill. Like, even this guy, like, could have secretly been, like, wanting more money and shit like that.
But he wasn't...
Like...
She straight up wanted to use you for target practice.
Like, yeah, he wasn't, like, actively being like, hey, fuck everybody, I'm gonna injure people.
Like, for a man that preached he was against violence, had, like, one of the most violent people on his team.
Which is the only reason I don't actually believe his whole I hate violence shtick, but
and it's
I
like
guess
the only thing that could make sense is he had her so he could keep a watch on her. But even then, that would be like...
But then, like, I don't know why he wouldn't say that, because, like, he says, like, Iruka's pretty weird. I don't know why he wouldn't have been like, hey, yeah, she seems like a freaking loose cannon. I'm trying to teach her better ways to live or something like that. Just like some offhand comment would make more sense. He just kind of seemed like, haha, she's crazy. And
she's just kind of quirky.
I was like, uh-huh.
It's kind of cute.
No. Yeah, but Iruka is literally the only thing that makes that him just seem like really hypocritical and stuff like that.
Because even, I mean, the old guy seems just chill.
Yeah. Like, he has a reason for taking them down, but, like, he could do it with, like, paperwork. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, you could probably, like, mess up their finance.
Honestly, if it had come out since they share the same birthday, even if they had mentioned that they were twins and Servan only goes where Iruka goes, so he keeps Iruka around because of that. Like, even that would have made it okay, but there's literally, like, nothing.
Like, it's like, at this point, are they actual twins, or is that just a coincidence?
Oh wow, we don't have very many.
Well, that's good. Kind of over this.
Shachi's right hand.
Dun, dun, dun. Shachi's gone.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is that one. Oh, there we go. I mean, they call them surveillance cameras there. Oh wait, that's the... Oh, he just has that thing the whole time. Duh.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm glad they showed me doing the good puzzle.
That's stupid. Who is the culprit?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
We stole his boat. Hey, those fucks.
Honestly,
Probably.
Step right up, step right up!
It could also be like his murder
A bomb
is
scare,
to
a
also
flood,
distract
and a
them
suicide
from
to
the
throw the whole
flooding
town into
and
chaos.
all of like the money going missing sort of situation.
Bombs are about to be dropped!
Because
Time
if there
for
was
detection
no
Tatum up!
like bombs going off and like him being murdered,
It
then
all
they
started
probably
with a
would be like,
request
oh,
from
how
the
do we deal with all the
Resistance.
flooding? Let's gather everything sort of situation.
Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
well,
You got those
It's been
cameras from
doing that
someone
a
by the
lot.
name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I mean, it is the Swift.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon
I guess
District
they
at the
kind
same
of did
time.
care because the first one that went off was the one that was away from people.
Yeah, it was a smaller one. I don't know if they were all like that.
Someone
small,
snitched and said
technically.
you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
I'm trying to think of like. I guess it was really only the one by the hotel that was. Oh, the cafe one. It was also bad if somebody was like waiting for the bus.
I mean, the academy's not so great either.
Yeah, but I'm assuming everybody would be home by now, so it would just
True.
kind of blow up the shrubbery.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were
Or
on
maybe
me,
like one
it made it
classroom
easier to
without
pull off the
anything
rest of their
better.
crimes.
More than that.
I mean, we already know those bricks are loose.
The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
It was Icardi with the gun on the rooftop.
Shachi followed soon
Which?
after. I saw him being
Shachi.
chased by the peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way,
It being that close still doesn't seem.
Yeah.
We heard a ringing gunshot!
I don't think it was that close, honestly.
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit
I know it's because his boots can turn into
Yeah.
flippers, as we found out, but like they look like giant toes. Like he ate something he's allergic to.
Like he part frog or
jumped into
something.
the open drain
He does have frog written on his suit.
and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible
Frog.
to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
Honestly, this does really seem like a Final Fantasy VII area because
Yeah.
that looks like the Shinra headquarters right there.
I haven't
The
played
drain
7
was
much, but
buried
yeah, I
in the
know
rubble from this
exactly.
explosion.
We should play the remake.
A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
The hell is up with those?
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunouman
what she
district
said,
is now
but okay.
flooded, and many
French
facilities
shitty.
have safes made by Amaterasu
Shitty
Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
That still doesn't make sense.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
But I don't know physics.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes
Oh,
were
that
the
means she's
resistance
gonna, like,
leaders with access to
Take over and
Shachi's
pull
gun.
up in a boat. Be like, it was
And
me.
only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city.
Sure.
But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
I framed you.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
You stole the last meat bun.
We're finished!
Good fuck.
Bye bye.
I hate this city.
Okay.
I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Sad, I relied on you through the whole ordeal before this.
Yeah, I mean, this is my wheelhouse. Us escaping was your wheelhouse. We're all good at some things.
We all have a wheelhouse.
Really?
Except for boats. They don't need wheels. Oh shit, no, the wheelhouse is where you steal her, I think. I don't actually know if that's the actual name. I think that's where that actually comes from. Shit, I'm dumb.
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Fortunately, you won't remember.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
little sad.
you are gonna forget all of it soon.
Oh, hug her.
What?
I am sorry for being so rude to
Aw.
you.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
Hey,
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you.
oh.
Please consider being my friend.
Oh, she won't remember.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Oh.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive,
But not sheltered.
one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light.
I saw the whole speech bubble. She came
You
through.
truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
I've been waiting for Fubu.
What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy!
Get him. Shinigami.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
Brilliant soul of Shinigami. Shall
I can't do
expunge
anything
this
for
cursed
you.
case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
I like that she kills them with love. She slits her neck with a scythe, but she just kisses her scythe and then shoots them with love. Is it? Buddy spilled root beer everywhere.
I poured too fast and too much.
More importantly, on the socks.
I only had one sock.
It's one sock too many. She thinks an apple costs as much as a car?
It's fair. Depends on what apple we're talking about. Apple computer?
No. Just an edible apple.
Oh, I hate this.
A cough?
Yeah. Slash sore throat. Especially that comes out of nowhere.
We've
Let us see if
returned
we
from
can
the
get to
mystery
next
labyrinth,
chapter.
but we're still in grave danger. How do we
Like
get out of
every
this?
other time.
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence.
And he's
Solving
dead
the
now.
mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, that is what it is. Never give up, Master.
Never give up. Never
This
surrender.
time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads!
Oy.
Oh, nightmare!
What?
That's enough.
Yes! Oh, Desiree,
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Yo, Halara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the
Really
wrong
just slowing the
dude.
boat down.
The criminal you're looking
Slowing
for
the boat.
is right here.
Dead.
What?
That's...
What? Oh.
I guess he's
Oh, did he kidnap him? Because he was gonna say stuff? Or did he
To
actually...
Yako! And,
Vivia, did you forget already? I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee too, I guess.
Wow.
I'm kidding, just joking around.
Not that we have yet. We still keep forgetting.
Everyone's safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
Maybe.
where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why.
Me either, man.
But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
But that doesn't do anything for the one on the roof. I guess we're just gonna go with suicide for that one though.
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on. It's true. I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Hikari. Please, I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed.
Were they also
One can
helping?
conclude that the events in
Or-
question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure.
It was a heart attack.
Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that one.
Seems like an expensive lesson.
Excuse me.
You would know about expensive.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Well, I have no idea where Aruka is, but Margala was innocent.
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes.
Did we drop the dead body out into the water? I don't want to take that with
Or
us.
just give it to them.
Aw,
Oh, of course not.
he's gonna
The
die.
peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
I don't think we should hope for that.
Don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
I thought I'd say that one.
Leaving it to them is just.
Wait, do we have
killing
Kurumi
Sherlock.
with us?
Mm,
Better have Kurumi.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No. I committed murder.
He
No,
committed
you
murder
committed
first.
justice.
Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him.
You didn't kill him. You just solved the case, and Shinigami decided to kill him.
Gardening.
And even if Shinigami hadn't have killed him, if you had handed him over to the peacekeepers, they would have
Why
killed
got
him.
so many ends in it and a backwards end to begin with?
He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Yuma, you need to
Why
slap.
do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Yep.
Like, I'm sure, like, it would probably be hard, like, solving these cases and watching these people die. But also, like,
The majority of them bad. The only one that's like sad, it was the last one.
yeah, like, you gotta think of who you have saved. Well, that one you didn't really save anybody except yourself.
And people's money.
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong.
You saved
I thought you did the right thing.
Shachi's integrity.
Huh?
Integrity? Is that the right word? I'm
Yeah.
looking for?
And his.
Even if others disagree, I will always say
Resolve?
that you were right.
idea.
I'm
No.
thinking of his appearance.
How many
to-
times are you gonna pass this gardening?
I'm thinking of his appearance to others. How people perceive him, you know?
So please, don't make that face.
His persona.
Thank you,
His
Kurumi.
identity.
If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation.
This isn't something good for the next case.
Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do.
Like deciding, like, I need to have the strength to do what's right. Like, the next one's probably gonna hit really hard.
It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the resistance and the people in the slums.
Well, I didn't really. I was just kidnapped and forced to, but...
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right.
I don't like they keep highlighting that.
That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh god. She's either dead or she murdered somebody in one of the later cases.
Yeah. She like
swindle detective, a master detective who turned their advanced skills of deception and cajolery into a forte. He was not summoned to the
so this was useless.
Wait, why didn't they summon him? Maybe he could have swindled the peacekeepers out of some information.
It's too powerful.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, Yakko.
I wish you would stay
Yuma,
disappeared.
the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
How did you not? There was a big news feed.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
What?
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived.
You didn't say it was an emergency place, you just said that it was vacated.
Huh? I didn't tell you?
No, this is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it.
Sorry,
Yep.
I had a murder tie
Wait,
me
you're
up.
just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that.
I was
Well,
kidnapped.
everyone's okay, so it's all good.
I do like his voice actor.
Still,
Yeah.
weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Have you met
Yep,
Fubuki?
I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too,
It's funny
Fubuki.
that that kind of like checks out to what had happened.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain
detectives.
sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
Hey,
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels and saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
Huh? What?
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view.
oh, can you like...
Can you do like an out-of-body experience?
Yeah.
Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game.
That checks out because he said that he could do a whole investigation without leaving a chair.
Yeah.
And the truth is what a
Badass.
detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Is he like a ghost? He can't die?
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should.
Is he going to become even more
Oh,
sexier?
God.
Oh, of course. We should have seen this coming. No way that little chick was gonna let us get away scot-free.
Are they only
Whoa,
pointing
what?
at Yako?
I thought we were done here!
Hey! Sewer rats.
No, that was Icardi.
You! Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers! What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about.
Dum-dum.
But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Probably when you die.
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
Back on the boat. Back on the boat!
So what do you want with us?
Sign up for all this.
Oh, she looks terrified. Does she know him?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Kurumi?
Huh? I think Yuma.
Oh,
Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city.
It's not wrong.
I was being held hostage.
You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished.
You're around freely putting up bombs.
That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
Yes,
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If I could
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared. The rest is up to you guys.
Although it's Yomi Hellsmile, so probably not. He might just open fire right after he grabs you.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself get captured by them! Let's just turn tail and flee! Even if you're the only one who escapes.
There's a
boat. I won't abandon them.
Where's Vivian?
You keep letting everyone take advantage of you!
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
What are you saying? You have nothing to do with this, Chief.
Is Vivian actually sitting up?
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives. It's only right for me to take responsibility.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Yasuhiko,
That's-
Vivia, please look after the others.
Creepy.
I guess we have to do this.
Oh, he's just standing like
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
So it didn't matter if we turned ourselves in.
I didn't think it would.
What's going on? Director Yomi!
Something is falling from the sky!
Oh, hey. Hey, bro. Forgot about you.
It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name?
Excuse me.
I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free?
Well, hi.
Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
That was completely unexpected.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
I got drowned. He's my brother. I mean,
It just sorta happened?
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off.
It's super glued on. Wait, is this like a Man in the Iron Mask reference? I can't
And
remember
now,
that
the mask has become my face.
story very well.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all.
His story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy.
Everybody gets one.
If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
I wish that guy ran up to him and he just turned and like kicked him.
That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Which one?
Hey, wait a minute!
I guess Vivi is with us. Popular sports. Diving.
Oi.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I don't know, I think I grew, or I think I aged like 20 years with all the shit that just went down.
Honestly.
I was just, doing the joystick to the beat.
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu,
I was like, oh, I
sir?
gotta walk slow.
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
Very good.
Who could have guessed?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
I could have guessed. I could have guessed Shinigami. In fact, I did guess.
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed.
Why are we not holding, like, Fubuki's hand just because she's probably really worn out?
The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
But hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Hey, you know what, Halara? This is probably okay.
You probably wouldn't say much to make sense.
By the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Would you buy us a whole new sub?
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
Ah, shit, we left them.
Fubuki and Cream are both back there trying to pull Vivi along.
They're carrying him. What's behind curtain number 1? A new house!
Is it gonna look oh wow, it looks exactly the same.
Wow.
Are you
Could
kidding
even
me?
upgraded it.
It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
His cursed
Money?
powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on
Honestly?
us.
Facts.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there?
I don't know about that, but Vivia, your stuff is still under the piano.
If not, then let me die.
Wow.
Oh god, Vivia.
Please let this tunnel of peace and quiet be there.
Vivia, I hope that's not like every other sentence you have in your case, because
It'll still be better than Yasuhiro.
I don't know. Depends on how much he says it. We'll find out. If I die, let me die. If I don't come back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. I like that we both immediately went to that.
Vivi is happy.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
He's already under in the chair.
This is my gift to you
Wow,
for
what a
solving
great
this case.
impression.
It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it.
I've never seen Les Mis.
The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes
I'm
for
not
you
big
all.
on tragedies.
From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us?
High hopes he's got. High hopes he's got. High apple pie in the sky. Hopes.
Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
How do you know how
He
it
must be
exactly
planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Because he's a master detective.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
No, thank you.
Me?
I had to take
I'll
care
explain
of
it. Fubuki, so a mask
Karumi, where
is...
the... Oh.
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Hey, she's done more detective work than you have.
Honestly, facts.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway.
Facts.
Right, Yuma?
Huh?
Also,
yes.
she's one of my side pieces.
Kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other.
Yep.
Why would that change?
I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Yasuhiro approved couple.
Thank you.
Wait!
Have you
A
seen her
couple?
try to hit on her, maybe?
I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this.
I don't remember my age.
If anything, she would be far too young.
A couple of dorks. Oh! He sees her!
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
Maybe he is one.
Vivia.
Probably want to say it first.
The homunculus
That was a lot we went
research.
through.
I wonder what he knows.
Yeah, let's go talk to Vivia.
Who knows when we'll get a chance to say it again.
I'm sure after this cutscene we'll
Yeah.
go to the next chapter. I put the hoe in homunculus.
Hmm? Weren't you supposed to talk to Vivia?
How about you do your damn job once in a while?
The homunculus research. Let's talk to Vivia to see what information he's found.
I don't know how reliable Vivia's information is, my man, but let's talk to him.
I mean, he actually has information. Like, do you think he's just making shit up?
Homunculus. What is that again? Some kind of cow?
No, they're the immortal monsters that Amaterasu Corporation was researching.
Oh, I vaguely recall discussions about that. I had nearly forgotten after today's grand adventure.
Wait, so she didn't forget about the case? Unless she just meant serving at the cafe.
Or just what just happened now.
Oh, maybe.
I wonder what information he got. Anyway, let's speak with Vivia.
Yuma, don't rush me.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists. Somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find this secret lab. I'll help too.
Good.
After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
All right. Karumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
Hey, you don't get to boss her around.
You got it.
Damn it, Karumi.
Damn it, Karumi.
Let's go investigate, Yuma.
Yes. Wait.
Hey!
I want to hold
You
hands
don't have
with
my
Vivia.
permission for this, you know.
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world.
Don't tell me you're gonna try to kill me.
I must do something.
Ooh. Vivian, stop. Stop staring like that. No!
Oh god.
I have to hold your hand.
I have to hold your hand.
It's like collectible. I have to collect all the hands.
I mean, it would only be dangerous to Kanai Ward if he was working with Amaterasu, right?
Yeah.
The past that should have been completely sealed. The crime that should have been completely sealed.
But also, why would he have helped with that last
When
case
that
if he
gate
was-
opens up, the past will have its revenge on the future.
Andy, what are you doing?
Eventually, after a restful slumber,
Come in eventually.
the end of the world arrives. The end of the world I believed in.
Indy. The imperfect insider.
Hi, Laura. Oh,
Nothing good over on that end, huh? Oh.
Indy.
Does this secret lab actually exist?
I've done the legwork. I haven't found a single piece of information.
Return to the past now.
Maybe the anemic vampire was just talking nonsense.
Sheesh, I'm starting to get
Did he
worried.
find another Q-tip?
Yes.
Where did they even come from? He had one the other day.
Don't worry. Though I was suspicious at first, I can now say for certain that it does exist.
Huh? Why's that?
After the incident with the Resistance,
Andy,
former
knock it off.
Amaterasu employees have completely vanished from town. Perhaps they sensed trouble and went into hiding. Or perhaps they were taken by the peacekeepers. In either case, they could have provided us with valuable information. Without them, we're farther from the truth. However, looking at it another way...
Oh, catch, I finally got a 5-star on the standard banner in, Honkai, or Star Rail.
It's safe to assume there's someone behind the scenes, attempting to conceal the secret lab.
Someone... like Amaterasu Corporation?
It was another Clara light cone. My 5 stars have been 2 Branyas, a Bailu, and 2 Clara light cones.
Yeah, I need a Clara light cone.
I wish I could trade you.
For what?
I don't
If
know.
that's the case, then all our sources of information
Clara,
have
I only
been
got one
lost.
of her.
So how do we continue searching for
Just
this
being a reverse
secret
situation.
lab?
Actually, no, because you would have the light going for her.
To find what you're looking for, you must first discard all your assumptions.
I'd trade it to you for any... A future Clara or a Himiko right now? Which one?
If it's not here, then it must be over there. Remove such thoughts from your head. Once you do that, there's only one thing left to do, and that is the best course of action.
Which is...
In short, you do everything. You scour it all, one by one.
I trade you 1 copper piece. 2 copper pieces.
That's a rather simple way to view things.
That is the way of the detective. The only time things should be flashy is when it comes time for you to die.
Wow.
Discard all assumptions. Alright. Maybe it's somewhere we would least expect it to be.
What is it, Kurumi? Did you think of something?
Do you know about the restricted area on the outskirts of Kanai Ward?
No.
The restricted
I've been
area?
here like a week.
Yeah, even the peacekeepers don't go near it. It's completely isolated. Since no one can enter there, I figured there'd be nothing of note in that area. In other words, it's the best possible place to hide something, right?
Why was that not the first place you looked?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be too
Super
obvious.
suspicious.
But why does a restricted area even exist?
No one knows the exact reason why.
Right?
But there is a rumor. Supposedly, it was a tiny village that was abandoned due to a toxic gas leak from a nearby mine.
Or from a secret lab?
Ever since then, the whole area has been restricted.
Was this 10 years ago?
Due to toxic gas.
However, there are lots of rumors about the restricted area.
Buddy sounds like she's been inhaling toxic gas.
For example, they even say it's a corpse disposal facility where bodies from Kanai Ward are dumped off.
I'm not saying anything bad about that.
Bodies are being dumped there?
I'm going to assume that's false. Seems to be in the same vein as ghost stories and urban legends. Still, this restricted area is certainly worth looking into. Very well. I'll take care of it.
Huh? You will? You're not asking to be paid first?
Well, this is in Halara's interest.
I've taken this job from the World Detective Organization. I'll bill all expenses to them.
Oh, nice. Can you do my other... can you put my tab on their tab because I needed you for, like, also helping with this case?
Isn't that great, Master? You won't go further into debt.
I was growing tired of the legwork. Extracting information from people is miserable for me. I'll handle the restricted area. You take over the legwork. Keep asking around for more information. Now that that's taken care of, let's be quick. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Stay safe.
Aww.
You as well.
Aww.
Halara is so cool. Such an awesome detective.
Hey, Master. The Blatty's so mooning. Halara's gonna steal your girl.
I can't blame her for admiring Halara. I'll admit, I have nothing to offer. Halara outshines me in every way.
Except for being a cutie.
Why do you sound so proud?
Yuma, let's
That's
keep
my
it going.
Halara.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Why did you stop all of a sudden?
That man just now.
You know him? Is he a peacekeeper?
No, that's not quite it. The last time I saw him, he fled after seeing my face.
Huh? Why?
I think the first time I saw him was back when I arrived in the city. Yet it seems like he knows me. Otherwise, that reaction back then wouldn't make sense. Could he have something to do with my past? Kurumi, please wait right here. I'm going to chase after him.
Don't get your girl like that.
I'll
How long have you been talking to her? That person's probably long gone.
Yeah.
There he is.
I guess not.
Wait,
Does
where?
he work at the stand?
Hey, you open today?
Yes, welcome.
I wasn't sure if I liked your ramen at first, but it's strangely addictive.
Thank you. It's all due to my research of people's preferences in this city.
Oh, so you're working hard then?
Yeah. I felt confident about the flavor, but no one was willing to try it at first. So then I tried copying those popular meat buns, but people saw right through it. Less and less customers came by. But after some self-reflection and some research, I've finally gotten it to where it is now.
So the secret ingredients to your success are hard work and sweat.
That's very kind of you. It's my pleasure.
You might even get more popular than those meat buns. Eating the ramen here fills me with joy.
Thank you.
It's just a conversation with the customer at a ramen place. Doesn't seem that suspicious.
Yeah. Shinigami, does that guy look familiar to you? I feel like he has something to do with my past.
Nope, don't know him.
Really?
I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'll do a handstand while naked.
You're practically naked already. Kurumi, sorry for making you come with me. Looks like I was mistaken.
But if there's something you want to know, maybe you should ask directly. You might find something out.
No, I think I'm okay. Don't want to get in the way of his business. Anyway, let's continue with the legwork.
Well, if you're okay with it, Yuma.
Kurumi's like,
All right, let's do this.
Help you
Time
here.
to ask around about this secret lab.
Yeah, let's go!
Mask is different every morning depending on his mood. Sometimes it takes.
All right, time to do some legwork.
Look at all those side quests. Alright. Let's save. Dun dun dun. And you know, while we talk our final thoughts, let's wait for this timer to go down because we always talk for over 10 minutes. Man. Oh, look at that stretching. I'm also stretching. Yeah. But he doesn't know anything about it though.
Except for who's on the banner.
The first banner. Now it's at 14. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, why did it start here?
A dead end? And this looks like it's linked.
Hey, Master? Maybe.
Oh my.
You sure
All I know
should,
is I want to
Master.
find out what happens.
If you can solve good luck, Yuma. For
to,
you are the elite.
You'll be fine, Master.
Okay.
Find out what happened to Child.
Yeah.
I know there's a time limit. We'll turn it down because it's clicking a lot. You're just chilling, childish chilling.
That sounds like something he would do.
I mean,
actually, no, he's probably trying to break out.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see what happened.
Curious minds.
Because I mean, we're in the thing. Don't say that. You miss me not being able to solve the final
bomb puzzle.
The final bomb puzzle.
She was trying really hard too. She was drawing pictures and everything.
Yeah,
I was just confused the whole time.
It was one of those where they deconstructed a cube and laid it out so you could see the shapes, but they wanted me to solve it in like 15 seconds. And the colors weren't different enough for me to really
do it because there was only 2 colors and it was triangle, like half cut diagonally. So some of the triangles were black and then some were red. But it was too hard for me to try and figure it out without anything else really there. Because usually I'm pretty good at those in Professor Layton. I can figure them out. But, like, that one was just way too hard. I think it was just because of the lack of different variations and the 10-second time limit.
Except for when she took a picture of it and then,
Oh yeah, I did take a picture of it. I guess I could show you the picture. It's gonna stop this timer for a second, but...
Oh yeah.
It was this one. Oh, I had 20 seconds. I don't know if it was 20 seconds the first time, though, because it seemed like maybe they added more time with each
Oh, it's possible. Make
failure,
it
because
easier.
I failed like 3 times.
Which would also be kind of weird, because it's also like you just keep picking whatever one until you got the right one.
I think the fact that the answer, like, if the answers all faced the same way, but just had the different variations, I might have been able to do it. But, like, I don't know. That one's just harder for me than the ones in Professor Layton. And I don't know if that's the reason why or not. Pokemon, yeah, I played a little bit of it and I was getting irritated.
Wow.
The NPCs are kind of stupid.
I mean, they usually are. I mean,
Not
the regular
as
NPCs.
stupid as what's her face, the rival chick, but Nimona, yeah. But still pretty stupid. They actually weren't that bad. I was just I was playing that on the day that my back really bothered me. Oh yeah, did I tell you when the water came back on? It was out for like over 12 hours.
Yeah, it was still out when I came home at 10:30 at night.
Yeah, I think Dad said when he woke up it still wasn't ready at 12. But it was finally working at 2 a.m. Yeah, it was bad. Because I couldn't make soup like I usually can. And that was the day that I put icy hot in my back and I had like an allergic reaction to it, so I couldn't even wash it off. I had my session that day, and for part of it I was trying to do like a standing desk thing, which I probably could have done. I think I could do standing desk if I'm just playing a game, but I had to like type responses and stuff like that, and that's just too hard to keep bending over to do that.
Oh, this is gonna give me a headache.
What, oh, the coughing? I kind of have like a... It's obviously not as bad as yours, but today, this morning, and like, well, in the middle of playing this, I coughed and it kind of had like that wheeze, like dry feeling to it. So I don't know if I'm also coming down with something or...
I know Mom was coming down with something, so it could have been from her. But I haven't really been around her lately. But of course, it's always due for me to get sick eventually.
Yeah.
I don't get sick very often now that I'm out of school.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten too sick recently. I know I had a runny nose the other day.
I'm just hoping it isn't bad tomorrow because I have to shift lead tomorrow night.
Oh, that would suck. That would suck. I don't know how much you saw of the case catch. We solved it. Piece of cake. surprised it wasn't a suicide.
Because I knew you were thinking so.
Apparently everybody was thinking so. Pizza cake. Actually, it's funny because I've been saying that, and then when I beat Trails in the Sky, the first one, the achievement for getting all the other achievements is pizza cake. And I was like, oh, I thought that was a thing that I did. I'm sure other people probably do it. It's... We had cupcakes, but then the guests from yesterday ate all the white ones. So terrible.
So mad.
I don't understand. I haven't really met many people who actually like eating the chocolate cupcakes. They always like eating the white ones. Why do they have so many, like... If people like the chocolate ones, just let them buy a 6-pack of the chocolate ones and just have all of them be white for the other ones. Why are all... We can't have the white cake be by itself? This is sounding like a really racist thing, but I swear that's not what I mean.
I don't know, I feel like all the chocolate cake's just not as, like, fluffy.
No, it's denser, I feel. Chocolate definitely seems denser. I mean, it's probably just because of the...
And I think it's also because chocolate's a bit sweeter and, like, the icing's already sweet, so that's just too much sweetness overload for me.
Yeah. Yeah, the white is, like, a nice balance for, like, any sort of icing you have.
Because that's like, if I get a Coke cake at Cracker Barrel, I have to have vanilla ice cream or I can't eat it because the chocolate's just way too sweet.
That's why banana splits and stuff are usually vanilla ice cream, I feel like. Just because, like, it's just a nice base for whatever you're adding to it.
Yeah, it doesn't overpower anything. Now I'll always get, like, vanilla ice cream and put chocolate syrup on top. Like, that's delicious.
I guess so. But, like, every person that I've shared freaking cupcake trays with has eaten all the white cupcakes. It's always chocolate that's left over. Like, every time at work, whenever we have guests over here, whenever it's just us here, like... I just think that, like, the grocery store cupcake sets should just have chocolate by itself.
Yeah, I think the only time they do that is if it's, like, the mini cupcakes.
Yeah. I think sometimes they do the 6-packs by themselves. Like, I understand the 12 and the 24 packs kind of being more variety, but when I get, like, a 6-pack of cupcakes, I just want it to either be white or chocolate. Or, like, give me an option of white chocolate or white and chocolate. Like, I don't know. And if you do that, and for some reason your chocolate ones aren't selling, then don't put the chocolate.
Just sell less chocolate ones, or make less chocolate ones. Hi, Andy.
This is a very weird stance I've taken, but I feel like I had a grind my gears type conversation for today, and I can't remember what it was. I mean, maybe it was the cupcake thing. Maybe it was the cupcake thing that was just me. But I don't know. When's the new 14 patch come out? My warrior is ready. It has enough eye level to do the new 24 man. Because looking at all the past 24 mans, they're always 30 eye levels apart from each other. Oh, okay. Yeah, Rag said that Friday there's a live letter. Not that I ever pay attention to those. But he died.
I was hoping my desk would be cool because my head is pounding now.
Oh. Well, we only have 3 minutes left.
That's why I hate like colds and stuff because it always comes with coughing. Coughing's the worst.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially when we don't have cough drops. Do
Yep.
gas stations sell cough drops?
Maybe. I think usually they do. Gas stations usually sell cough drops, right? They usually have some basic,
like health
medical stuff. You know, like, cough medicine. Ibuprofen and stuff. I think cough drops. Especially since I think they do it a lot for truck drivers, in case a truck driver gets like a cough on the road.
Yeah.
Fushwana is tomorrow, right?
I don't think so, because the banner said a day and 20 hours.
Oh, it's Wednesday then. Wednesday. I always forget what day.
I always think it'll be Tuesday, because that's usually when like things reset.
Genshin is Tuesday. Tears of Themis is Saturday night. Or no, Sunday at 2 o'clock. Genshin is Tuesday at like 10. So then, but then Star Rail is like Wednesday at 8 a.m. or something? And then Disney Dreamlight Valley is Wednesday at like 8 a.m. 2 p.m. I just thought it was usually, the banners were usually ready for when I got home. Because I think last time I came home and was immediately able to pull on Kafka. But I could be wrong. I often am. I lose track of time. Well,
Right?
I couldn't not get mommy. Dun dun dun
I did
dun.
not get coffee.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No! It's about to explode!
Oh, that's all that happened.
Oh.
A little disappointing. But you know you had to try. Had to try.
Unknown.
I guess I'll load this one back. Wait. Autosave.
2 autosaves? Interesting.
We'll go down. Oh. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why I loaded this. Oh, I think I loaded this in case I hit continue and then it takes me back to that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know if it does like the last time you were playing you were here, or if it does the most recent part of the game. Well, thanks for sitting here with me to watch that time limit go down just to see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, none of the other ones had that, so I thought maybe
It would do
Fubuki would do something funny or something. But I guess not. So, you know. And I assume you have to go out?
That sign kind of looks like a cactuar face.
It does kind of look like a cactuar face. Oh, if the cactuar was a phantom thief? But, we should be back Thursday, hopefully. Unless Buddy is really sick.
Yeah. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping this is just a one-night thing, but knowing my luck, it will not be.
Or if I end up sick from both of them. From both of them? Well, you said Mom was coming down with something, I think.
Yeah.
That's why I said both of them.
That's it. She's been fighting something.
But anyway, we'll let Buddy go get some rest and I guess maybe get cough drops.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully.
And finally leave you. But thanks for stopping by, and hope you guys had fun. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.